Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements, support the movements, purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat, we have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know, what do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel, bro. And it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, whenever you're watching back this video and the replay. Don't forget to check out the merchandise, the link in the description. We have a lot of cup, we have hat, we have hoodie, we have bag, we have tights, we have everything. People, don't forget to check out the merchandise. We have them, a lot of merchandise, different merchandise. Check it out. But it's good to be back, people. The last time I do a live stream, I think a Thursday night. That's the last show I did. You know, I just take some break. Didn't do any video, any live stream over the weekend. I have my reason why. I have to take some break. Take me out of the laptop and the lights and all of these stuff. And people, sorry for the late start. Normally would have started 7 o'clock, but guess what? I don't have any kids at home with me now. Kids are back in Jamaica, so I have a lot of time on my hand. But although I have a lot of time on my hand, I'm back to the gym. I take a 2-month break from the gym. People will promote. Trust me, health is everything. Health is everything. No matter how much money you have in the world, doctor going to just take away all of it. Health. So I went to the gym. I work on some lower body today. I feel good, I feel amazing. My beard, you know, have two slices of brown bread with some peanut butter, and then we'll finish off the night with some peanut punch. You understand? Oats, peanut, everything mixed up in it. You get to me as ripe banana and everything. You see me? Yeah, man, people. So, healthy. We're talking about healthy lifestyle, people. You understand? Yeah, man. At over 10 years, I work out in the people. Yeah, man. Over 10 years, I work out. 10 years. Can't believe. From way back when, from me I play for Arnett, I do look workout. I never take it too serious. But after I stop play, straight exercise. Fitness is everything. So I tell the people them that. Take care of the health. You understand? Take care of the health. You get me? Take care of the health. And that goes for some of the men's them, most of the men's them, because woman has been dominant in the gym right now, especially in Jamaica. It's a big thing now. Fitness is a big thing now in Jamaica because, you know, the girl them do them dolly body and them have to keep up with the dolly body. So them have to go to the gym, go work out and all of them stuff there. You understand? Which is good. From 2015, you have more females across the world is going to the gym now. And especially in Jamaica, like 35% more females is going into the gym. You know, they do them dolly body, so they have to keep it in shape and thing. But we are working for over 10 years. And the biggest investment that me ever make in my life. I'm always want to have a home gym. You understand? But me never have the money to do that in Jamaica. Since me come to Canada, people, the most money me spend in Canada is to buy a lot of exercise stuff. People, I love exercise. I never know I find something different from football, different from sport, what I love. And it's called gym. People, I have a whole heap of gym equipment. Wife, every day she tell me, say, she soon fling me out. People, see this? This nice good thing, yeah, man. After workout, you use this massage and all of them stuff there. So, we have a whole heap of equipment, people. I even have space to put equipment. Right now, see that? One bag of equipment. Ball, everything. Cone, everything. Skipping rope, everything. Push-up thing, everything. It's in there, sir. You get me as a dumbbell. We have them enough people. See that? Yeah, man. So, health people. Health. Take care of the health people. Take care of the health. You get me? I say take care of the health people. You get me? I say, yeah, man. Couldn't last my balls, so I'm sick people. I'm not really sick. You get me? I say, yeah, man. Healthy. I need eat healthy food too. You get me? I say, the whole heap are going to the KFC and thing no work. You understand? Yeah, man. My food always fresh still. Wife don't really like it. But, yeah, man. Once it pass 6 o'clock, we don't really eat nothing heavy. No food, no rice, nothing. Yeah, man, I look a smoothie and I look a peanut butter and thing. But let's have that, people, because it's very important. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. You have 16 comments already. Wow. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up, Dr. Joyful. Brother, you see you know, brother. You know, brother. You tell me say you just love joke, but time and place for everything, brother. Me see you do some crazy thing from my YouTube channel. Brother, stop. If you watch the video, brother, you don't have nothing to say. You don't have a comment, bro, more than you done in the comment section and farm fool yourself, brother. You need to stop that, brother. I have you on the show already, brother. You're too bright, brother. You farm fool yourself too much, brother. You get to me, I say? Yeah. Drew Bellingham to Arsenal. How you say to me, say? Yeah, man, brother, big up yourself, brother, but stop the gimmicks, brother, and stop the joke, brother. You must know when it's time for joke. Yeah. Yeah, you must know when it's time, man, for joke. And also, people, if you want to lose weight, if you want to be fit, if you want to gain weight, link me. I am a personal trainer also. But remember, don't expect me to write something for you free. The personal training, if you are in the United States, you want to lose weight, we can make it happen. Get the schedule, and we can make it happen. Whether it's on stream or Zoom, we can make it happen. You get what I say? Yeah, so people, when you can make it down, make sure you follow. Big up to all of the people in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys. There are about over 90 of you guys in the comment section. Freedom, Vlog FC, big up yourself. Think you're an Arsenal fan. So, big up to all of the Arsenal fans. Big up to all of the Arsenal fans in the building. Yeah, man. Nothing but love and respect. What a beautiful game on Sunday. And I'm glad Arsenal defeat Man U, because they are my biggest rival. So, I'm glad Arsenal put them in them place. You get to me, I say? So, here we know, people. Premier League is acting up right now. City second, Arsenal topping it with a matching on, leading by 5 points. Great. But this City team, you cannot count them out. Cannot count them all. But Arsenal playing in the best football right now. 50 points. Arsenal can get about 100 points for the season. But let us see how that work. Let's see how that go. But anyway, my beautiful people, yeah, man, big up to all of the Arsenal fans and big up to all of the Liverpool, big up to all of the Man U, big up to Chelsea for life. Enough love and respect. Marcel, take your lick, man. Take your lick, bro. Liverpool are wet bread now. Anybody say Liverpool, them can take cheap points from them. Liverpool are dead team right now, brother. Until club going into the January and the summer to strengthen this Liverpool team. But I don't see where I do nothing right now. Yeah, man. I don't see where I do nothing right now. But anyway, let's say that English league thing. People, a lot of stuff is continue going on in Jamaica. Yes, man. Jamaican football is Saga. No joke thing. And also the under 17, the squad has been named, and a lot of the overseas based player that playing in top academy drop out. Yeah? So we want to know the reason for that. So anybody know the reason for that? If the coach is watching right now, give us a call. Alright? But we're going to talk about the under 17. We're going to talk about Jamaican football, Lenny, and the same Chapelton Maroon. Yeah, man. Saga is continue. They didn't turn up yesterday for the game against Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant get 3 points and also get 3 goals. Tapper Whitmore continue with winning ways for Mount Pleasant. Will Tapper finish the season at Mount Pleasant? Only time will tell. But at this moment, he's sitting in second. Alright? So give Tapper Whitmore credit. He has done great so far. But where should we start? Alright? So we talk about the Jamaican Premier League. That's what we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss the under 17. And also, the man himself, Dujuan Richards. Yeah, I hear that. I hear it in article. I see so many of my co-workers covered. Dujuan Richards going into England and trials. And also, specific. Yeah, speak to a KC old boy early this morning. And Dujuan Richards is going to Newcastle. I don't see anybody in Newcastle report that as yet. But let's see what's going to happen. But people, tell me something. Dujuan Richards, this whole heap of time where people are saying have wait till him at 18, nothing no go so. Nothing no go so. So Dujuan Richards, make sure that you do well when you go and play in Newcastle. You have to prove yourself. Remember, these people don't know you, know. They only see on clip. But you have to go there and impress. But where should we start? Now, with this thing now, people, with Chapelton Maroon, I think I want to kick it off first. And then we are going to get into the under 17. And then we'll get into Dujuan Richards thing. Alright, so people, bear with me. People, smash the like button, man. Come on, people, man. Also, people, tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah, man. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow, a king born. Yeah, man. That's Ryan LFC. So make sure, say, people, right now, make sure that we give thanks for live to see another day. You get me? But at the same time, people, no rush, people. No rush it. Whisper, I gonna make it to the Premier League. People, smash the like button, people. Smash up the like button. Smash up the like button. You understand? Like up the show, people. Like up the show, people. Before getting anything, people, I am asking you guys, please, like the video if you haven't liked the video. It's very, very important. Like the video. But, you see what me I tell you, say, people? You see what me I tell you about Jamaica? The mindset of the youth them and the mindset of the coach and the mindset of the administration, them need to improve, them need to do better. No, I has never seen this happen nowhere in the world. Mount Pleasant, Chapelton Maroon, the club, the owner, sacked Lenny Hyde. And this is what I'm telling you, people. I told you guys, these players that play for Clarendon College, that play in a Chapelton Maroon, They will not stay at Chapelton Maroons. I said that in the last video, Thursday. And now we are here Monday. I said that Thursday, and all of the Chapelton Maroons, all of the Mount Pleasant players, all of the Clarendon College students leave Chapelton Maroons. Now, people, this thing have to change. And that's why the JFF, the club, the administration, everybody need to improve, because this cannot happen. So when me and people are say the Chapelton Maroon player them get running belly and thing, me not believe that. Me not believe that they just didn't have enough player to play the game against Mount Pleasant Sunday. So the game Mount Pleasant end up get the 3 points and get the 3 goal. Now, people, we need to make sure that we are do all the right thing and necessary, you know, because me not happy with Lenny Hyde. My apology. I'm not happy with all the, as I'm saying, players can move, you know. But what if these players he sign contract and the coach get fired? What them that do? Stay at them yard and represent and come under them contract? And we have said the Jamaican Premier League is a professional league. It can't be a professional league where one coach get fired and the man must say, yeah, this the coach. You know much coach and player have good relationship and them not do well and them get fired and the players them have to understand themselves. So the mindset we have at Jamaica, we need to change that. Here, because that now go nowhere. Them mindset there not going anywhere. And I can't even blame. I just cannot blame Lenny Hyde on this. But if the players them did have contract now, that would be a totally different thing. You get the message, people? But let's listen to this, people, because you know we going to people. You know we going to people have to keep on up to date to the people overseas and in Jamaica who don't really get the latest news. But listen.
Kicks off at 3 in the afternoon. Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. CEO of the Professional Football Jamaica Limited, PFJL, Owen Hill, says the Chapelton Maroons' no-show for Sunday's Jamaica Premier League match against Mount Pleasant at Effortville has put a dent in the organization's push to commercialize the league. It's understood that the Clarendon-based team struggled to find players for the fixture due to internal issues, but Hill says the no-show has bigger ramifications.
We are definitely concerned because it hurts the commercialization push that we're trying. The advancements that we've made, situations like this will put a spoke in the wheel. So we're definitely concerned. We've subsequently spoken to representatives from Chapelton, and they've assured us that they're in the process of trying to complete registration of players and to internally sort any challenges they may be having.
Chapelton's no-show came 7 days after they fired their head coach, Lenny Hyde. Former champions Arnett Gardens can move to third place this evening when they take on bottom of the Jamaica Premier League table Falkland United in the second game of a doubleheader at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Arnett are currently fifth and a win takes them to 20 points, the same as Humble Lion, but the Junglists have a superior goal difference. Falkland are yet to win a game and have 2 points from their opening 10 games and are coming off a 1-0 defeat to city neighbours Montego Bay United. The match is slated to kick off at 7:30. In the curtain raiser at 5 p.m, last season's beaten finalists, Dunbeholden, can move into the top 6 with victory over second from bottom Vale United. 7th place Dunbeholden have 15 points, 1 behind Waterhouse, and will look to follow up their 4-2 win over Arnett Gardens. Vale United have drawn their last 5 games, but have scored 2 goals all season.
Yes, people, you hear that? The CEO of the Jamaican Premier League said this can really hurt the league. Now, and this is why I'm saying players have to make up their mind whether they're going to go to college or whether they're going to play professional football. Because you see why the JFF can't allow so much player that play schoolboy football allow in the league, don't play, don't sign any contract. You see what the problem? So if we don't allow players to sign contract, you see what can happen? A man can just know say the man them the owner of the club say them are gonna fire the coach. And players just say them are strike, them are gonna leave and leave the club in a one bag of hot water. You get to me I say? So that's why I am saying if you want to play college, if you want to go to college, go on to college. If you want to play professional football, sign the contract. Simple as it. Because the man them cannot afford to have all of these things in the Premier League. Well, let's not blame the players. I am not blaming the player. All I'm saying, if a player want to go to college and he don't want to play professional football, go on to college. You have to look at the bigger picture, brother. What if the JFF allow all of these team to have 15 schoolboy players on the team? Don't sign any contract. Boom. Them sack Ryan LFC because me rate all of the me bring all of these 15 players come to the club. People, this is football. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Look how much man. Look at Thomas Tuchel. You know see him bring. You know so much player bring a Chelsea. Him buy them. Him and the owner buy them and them sack him. Pierre Aubameyang. The reason why I'm going to Chelsea because of the coach. So people never understand where we are come from. It cannot right to have so many players in the Jamaican Premier League don't sign a professional contract. You're going to set up yourself to fail. Now, what if that game with Chapelton Maroons and Mount Pleasant? What if it was a Monday night game? Where that happen? Where that happen? Where that happen? The team will turn up. The league lose money because them don't honor the fixtures to come on the national TV. So you have to understand. And this mistake that this football club made to fire Lenny Hyde, I think it was rush. I don't agree with it. But this is football. Football is a result game. You understand? Football is a result game. Yes, Lenny Hyde need time and all of these stuff. But we still have to remember, say, football is a result game. And I am not blaming the players. All I'm saying, the administration is right to put down such rule. Only 5 amateur player can play. Them right for do it because if them not do it, them have to protect the league. You know what sponsor the league? You know what sponsor get 10 million for the season? So when we don't put some of these players, we can have 15 players who don't sign contract. What if these, as I say, this is just a warning to all of the people in Jamaica. This is just a warning to the Jamaican Premier League. So we cannot allow young players who don't sign a contract. And it's just the truth and it's just the reality. You get me I say? We have to make sure that we on top of things. We can't afford to do this. So, them need to fix things going forward. 5. Fine if you have 5 amateur players on the team who don't sign a contract. We can live with that. But when you have 10 to 12 to 15 players not sign a contract, you see what happen? Man gonna Waterhouse, man gonna Portmore, man gonna Tivoli, man gonna this, man. You can't afford it. So me, with this rule teach me a lesson, people. The rule teach me a lesson, say, we cannot have so much amateur player in the league because at the same thing I got me to other club, we have to look on the bigger picture. The link sent to you, leader. Check your WhatsApp. Yeah? The bigger picture is we cannot afford to have so many winning players in the league who don't sign a contract. And Jeff, if you right, you get me? I say, Lenny is a football dunce too. Really? Really? What I said to me, say, Dr. Joyful, for a man that win 3 Premier League with 3 different clubs, one of the most decorated coach in a Jamaican history, Lenny teacher I said, dunce, come on, bro. Dr. Joyful, I can't take a seriously. I go comment something like that. Prefer you say you don't rate the coach, or you don't rate the coach tactics. But Lenny is a good coach. Better than enough for some of our people them who get national duty. So stop the foolishness, brother. You can't diss a legend like that, man. Dr. Joyful, I them think them like, you look loose ball talk, brother. You can't diss a legend like that. So, yeah, but yeah, man, people, make sure you smash the like button. So, anyway, we'll get into that, people. We'll get into that Lenny Saga and the JPL, the Jamaican Premier League. So, we going to get into the politics of the election is coming up now, people. Serious thing are come up right now, November, the JFF election. Who's going to decide the next president? So, let's listen to this, people. Smash the like button, people. Like up the stream, people. Like up the stream. Alright. Before we play this, leader, good evening.
Give me a minute there, Ryan.
Okay, so listen to this, people.
Now, as JFF President Michael Ricketts' legal battle, which ended in the courts last year, is not expected to be swept under the carpet at Saturday's quarterly board meeting set for the JFF headquarters. Jerome Foster has the details.
When the JFF board meets on Saturday, at least one member is expected to question JFF President Michael Ricketts' time at the top. Centre NFA President Danny Beckford will try to discredit Ricketts' candidacy for the next JFF election by using the FIFA Code of Ethics. Ricketts' battle with Ainsley Lowe for the presidency of the Clarendon FA in 2017, which ended in the Supreme Court last year, could end up ruling him out of the next presidential race. The JFF boss, who lost a defamation case and ordered to fork out $9 million towards Lowe, made him guilty of breaking FIFA Law 22, which deals with discrimination. This is the reason some members believe Ricketts is ineligible to run again.
I'm not sure what the FIFA position is on it. I would think that there will be some provision for something like that, but I'm not sure. And people can be involved in different legal issues. So I guess the type of legal issue might depend to what it is.
Why is it getting a pass when the rules of the FIFA say it about discrimination, which surely was his case would fall under that?
I couldn't answer that. I mean, I'm not a director, and that's a board decision. I'm not a director.
Dennis Strong, the JFF General Secretary, isn't too sure about the rules, neither is he the one to rock the boat.
My job is not to do that. My job is to ensure that the JFF prospers and that the reputation of the JFF is intact and put the structures in place so that it can run so that we can qualify for World Cup, for example.
But Ricketts' support is strong in the West. That's where his wheel and dealer is based. The West and the South were responsible for Ricketts being elected to office.
Should the election be tomorrow, would you vote on behalf of the Westmoreland FA to put Mr. Ricketts back in office?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. At this time, then we would have to look at who's the challenger. What are they offering? But right now where we are, it's work in progress. We have to just correct where we are. And we're not going to say that better is not out there, but where? In the football fraternity, or is it from someone from outside who want to come in? Or what are they bringing? What is it that they know about the sports and running as football?
But Westmoreland FA boss Everton Tomlinson agrees the football administration needs thinkers.
Because the business of football is not like the business of how Grace Kennedy run. It's not like the business of how JPS run. The business of football is designed and structured in a particular way around the world. We need to study it. The method of how we operate, the association, the federation, and the club.
Whether Ricketts return or not, there could be changes to the vice presidents, as TVJ Sports understands that Raymond Anderson, Bruce Gaynor, and Peter Reid are expected to be shown the door, with Gregory Daly, Raymond Grant, and Ewan Scott being mentioned as their replacements. Jerome Foster, TVJ.
We have said to me say, well, madam, I sure that my boy from the West say.
Look like there might be casualties because I can tell you so far, the writing has been on the wall from last year, that you can see the political thing ramping up because from you see Dennis Strong come in, then you see Christopher Daring come in, you see the professionalism start to step up. So what we might be seeing is some serious changes in the JFF because I can tell you, I intend to go back. So whatever means necessary, I'm going to professionalize it as much as possible, which is one of the things Captain used to do, Captain got people around him who know what to do. So one of the things Mr. Ricketts is doing now is him surrounding himself with experts who are bright gentlemen, because if you look at it, Christopher Daring, right? Okay. And on a small fried thing, this is somebody that was in charge of, planning the cricket World Cup, right? He was at the West Indies board. He has been on several big companies. So it's not a small fry you get in there. Dennis Chung, his record speaks for itself.
So tell me something. I can't believe, long me a fight for them money for come out of the football, brother, for free up and give somebody else a chance. My boy, what name again? Can't forget. Bruce Gaynor. Bruce Gaynor leave. The man that push him on.
Well, it looked like it might be a casualty of the travel, problems that we have been having. So it looked like we might be getting a new travel agency. I don't know. It's alleged that Mr. Gaynor has links there. So it's alleged.
Well, the man them tell us my boy come run. From out of St. Thomas.
Well,
St. Ann. I challenge Ricketts. Not St. Ann, man. Not Danny Beckford, man. St. Thomas, man.
Danny Beckford is St. Ann.
We know Danny Beckford always put the man in the pot. But one of the vice president a challenge Mike Ricketts. Raymond Anderson. He's come from St. I'm at the FA for St. Mary, So it seems like a whole heap of shaking up and going behind the scene, which is good. I love that. And I can't wait to see everything manifest. You get me? I say? We can't wait to see everything manifest. But what I can tell you now, Mike Ricketts is a possibility that he will not be the president going forward after this election because the man them do everything to get Ricketts out of power. And this thing, the bylaw, what the JFF bring in, on page 22, me read it. Anybody who get convicted, get fined in the court, can't be the president.
Well, that might really disqualify him.
For a job open up, say page 22, JFF have it in the law. JFF have it in the law.
Yeah, we're going to try to disqualify him, man. That would disqualify him for real. It would.
But we know JFF stay already. The man they step and rule where them put in.
Yeah, but that one there now, Danny Beckford know what I'm doing when him bring up that, because that is significant. It is significant, and it can be this. Look here. Before, I can tell you, nobody would expect Mr. Ricketts not to be back because everything was set up in putting in the various people behind the scenes. Things are happening, and even with the voting, let me tell you something. What a lot of people don't realize, when you look at the people that are eligible to vote, like with the Premier League teams and then with the Women's Premier League team, do you realize that you have some Premier League team as males? It's the same one in the women. So how many votes some teams might have, if you think about it?
You have some team going to have 8. You have one going to have 8 votes.
Right, so they're going to have votes in the male and they're going to have votes in the female. So it's not a small thing. Okay. So it's if you get the right amount of teams behind you, you're going to get through. But we'll see what happens, because everybody for 2026, Everybody wants to be there now, right? Because it's so significant. The Adidas deal is there.
Yeah.
New foreign coach.
Yeah.
Everything is going to be there now, man.
Yeah. Which is right. But leader, what is really going on right now in the under 17? Because let me put on back my camera. I hearing that some of the top player them out of America in top academy playing at the highest level get cut. What really happening? What you can tell us what is going on right now in the under 17?
Okay, I did some checks. Even though I did some checks. Basically, when we said top players, there was at least, I think, a couple of them that would have been rated highly in the US system, basically. But these are players, however, that would not have made the US final 20. Right? So that's one of the things. They would not have made the US.
Not make in the USA. They representing Jamaica. What do you mean by USA never?
Hold on. Ryan, listen now. Let me just explain to you. You have players, right? That they would be in the USA, say 30, 40. And the players will realize that there's one particular player that came the other day. I know that the team management were really excited for this guy. I won't call his name, right? But he was in the US team, I think, up to late October. I think they went and they played. He was in that particular squad, but he didn't get any playing time. So a lot of these kids, and another thing, a lot of the kids are kids that are, some of the ones in the US are 15, not 16. So this is like, they are like a year younger. So when the final team for the USA will be probably picked, they realize they might get left out of the 20. So they are hedging their bets and they say, okay, look here, Jamaica is there, and we want to also try out for Jamaica. So they come down. And it's not that they might not be good enough. But when you compare them in certain positions to who you might have, then no, that's where the issue is, as far as I know.
Yeah, but them are play at a higher level than
hold on. Let's examine the levels. The JPL, these guys are guys that will be playing under 18 in the generation next, that's our thing, under 18, right? In the US. Listen now, we have guys that are starting in the JPL, right? Okay, I just wanted you to tell me now, do you think that an under 18 academy team is going to be at a higher competitive level than a under 18 team in the US? Honestly.
I think the coaching education is more far than where them are getting at the JPL.
Yes. So yes, that will be so.
I can't remember if
you have a guy playing at a certain level, and when he comes
sure this is not, because we see this number of you much of time, with the local coach,
No, well, we have never had. Hold on, we have never had a under 17 team with any player before that. We have had several players that have been starters in any JPL team. We haven't had that before.
Yeah, Fresh God. No, I wasn't blaming the players. I am saying the reason why we cannot have so many amateur players in the league is where the same thing happened to Chapelton Maroons. The coach get fired and they decide, say, Coach Lenny, we rate Lenny, we respect Lenny. Them this the coach, we are going to leave. You see, if they make sign a contract, they couldn't just leave. So I'm saying, Fresh God, we cannot have so many players in the Jamaican Premier League is amateur. What if they fire our next coach? All right, example. Anik Gardner 15 or Charlie Smith play of them. Joe bring them over on it. Joe get fired. And the players them believe that they don't think it's fair to fire Jerome Waite. He still need a little bit of time. And Jerome Waite leave, The players them just walk out because they don't have a professional contract with the club. So when you have a professional contract, it better for the players them can't just pick up themselves and say, yo, them are going. Unless them are going at the transfer market. All I'm saying, this is immature. Me not blame the player. Me not blame Lenny. All I'm just saying, we cannot have so much amateur player in the league. So that's going to cause problem. You understand what I say, leader?
Okay, Ryan, look here now. Let me show you something where, in a way, I disagree. Because I know for a fact that I can say Cavalier probably has more amateur players than what Chapelton has. Because listen now, you know, remember, you can't
Fresh God, I'm not blaming the players. I'm not blaming the players. All I'm saying, I am just blaming administration, and JFF is right to put in that rules. I'm not blaming Lenny. I'm not blaming the player, but I'm blaming administration. But go ahead.
No, look here. Let me show you the problem here now. Let me show you the first problem. Okay, Chapelton Maroons, right? The idea, it's a complex thing, you know, because Chapelton Maroons came out of something called Jogo Bonito. It was an offshoot from Portmore United that migrated to Clarendon. Coach Sammy,
yeah,
and Coach Hyde carried a number of the youth players from Portmore and started their own thing, their own academy, Jogo Bonito, in Clarendon. One of the main benefactors for Clarendon College is also one of the main benefactors for Jogo Bonito. Somewhere along the line, they decided to use Jogo Bonito it's an academy. So they decided, okay, let's go to another level. So they said the tier 2 was there, and they decided to use the tier 2 to assist the development of Clarendon College and the Jogo Bonito kids that after a while, they would age out, they need to play somewhere. So that was the idea there, because you have kids from Jogo Bonito, you know, that represent Jamaica College and other schools.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, so the agreement was there because you have two big spenders in the Clarendon College, right? And as I said, the idea was to use the Chapelton Maroons to help to get them ready, like a pre-season, right? Okay. First thing now, somewhere along the line, in the tier 2, you can use a number of them as amateurs. It's not a problem. But once you reach the Premier League, you can only use 5. Only 5 at a time. So listen now, before the schoolboy league, they had players.
So where is the player?
They had players and they weren't in any of those 5. Because even if you had 11 coming over, they can only have 5 that are eligible each week. So if that 5 gets pulled out, that's what happened to the other guys that were there before. But what it seems happened was that some of those 13 that they had before were also amateur players. They didn't have signed contracts, it doesn't seem. And that was where the mistake came in. Before, they should have made sure they had at least 15, 16 players that are signed professionals. So that when the schoolboys come in, you don't have a problem there now to say, okay, I might be thinking about going to college and not ready to sign as yet. So, you know, you don't have a problem. They should have a core set of players that are signed professionals. So no matter what, those players can't get up and go. They can't. Because it would be impossible anyway. Because if they had signed professionals and Chapelton Maroons just coming into the league, they should have, those players would have at least a 1-year contract. At least. So they would have been, they could not leave.
Unless a club come buy them out of the contract.
No. Well, even if the club would come to buy them, you know, Chapelton Maroon is under no obligation to sell them. So if a player was there and the player wants to leave in January and the club offered $10 million, Chapelton Maroon is under no obligation to sell the player because they have a signed contract that goes for, say, September to July. So they are under no obligation to sell. Once a player has a contract, the club is under no obligation to sell the player, mattering how much they are being offered. So they would have been able to keep that core and they wouldn't have had a problem. But it's obvious now that the 16ers are how many players that they had. Some of them were amateurs. So when the schoolboys came in, they had to drop out some of those same players that they had. So that is why where the issue came in, you know. That is where the problem. And then now, when Lenny, they sack Lenny, right, for basically, as I said, you know, the priority is Clarendon College. So when they sacked him, of course, you know, they're not going, you know, the players going to say, okay, well, the coach not here now. So, because some of those same players, you know, might not have really wanted to play for Chapelton. Because there are kids there who come from Arnett, or they might come from St. Catherine, and they might prefer to play for their hometown teams. So now that the coach is gone, because not every player that plays with a coach in schoolboy is going to want to play under the same coach again in club, you know, unless they have, you know, boy, they say, boy, you know, you're going to have to play there. So if they have a choice to play for the hometown team like Arnett, they're going to go there. And that is what happened. Once Lenny was not there anymore, players say, look here, I'm from Arnett, I want to try for Arnett. I'm from Dunbeolen area, let me go there. And it just disintegrated, right? But those players alone, it's only 5 we're talking about, you know. Only 5.
So five amateur players. So the rest of player them didn't have no contract.
It seems that there was some, look here, there were matches before the schoolboy, you know, when I think they had 14 or 15 players. So it seemed that some of those 14 or 15 players were also amateurs. So when the schoolboys came in, no, and they know they dropped some of those said players. The said players going to say, boy, you drop it for the schoolboy, you want drag bus us. And they might just say, no, we're not going to bother, we're going to try somewhere else. Because, you understand? That is basically what happened.
But Fresh Gods are 6-player league. So what happened make the game never play yesterday?
If it's only, I don't know exactly how many, but if it's 6 players are available, that means those are the only 6 players with contract. That's madness.
No, 6-player leader.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. 6 players that will not have schoolboys. Right?
League, so all them play the game.
Supposed to make a difference. 6 players are amateurs. They are not the core of your team. What about the other 16 or so players that should have contracts?
So tell me something, is these players was getting paid?
Of course. And well, they should. That's another thing. They should be getting paid. But we know in the Premier League, you have many clubs that have issues repay. And, you know, so maybe it might, and that now is another thing now, that maybe that might be a reason why some players might not turn up. Maybe there were issues with that. I don't know. Right? But once you're a professional player, you do get paid.
Well, I mean, I know. But anyway, big up to Chapelton Maroons. I wish them all the best. People, come on, man, people. We have almost, I got 300 of you guys in the chat. And we have 104 likes. Come the people, man. Stop what you're doing right now. Please. Very important. Hit the like button, people. Please, like the video, people. Like the video, because we are going to some more topic. Alright? So, alright. Let's go back in at the under 17. Why does it no? Because. So, why some... But, you know, my problem is, brother, until just like how the JFF is restructuring, get rid of who them supposed to get rid of for the progress of the football and the administration go forward, I think we need to start that with some of our coach them. Because it seems like a favoritism in the coaching staff, always when it comes on to picking team, especially the Jamaican coach. Alright? Because you have player that playing who are better player than enough of our player them who are playing in the Premier League. Not because them are playing in the Premier League, them better than the player them who come from overseas.
And not because they're playing overseas means that they are better than
we know
the ones that are there.
But it always seems like most of the time when people forget cut, them brother cut the youth them from overseas.
No. Ryan, sure. That's not true. I could look at it. Hold on now. Ryan, they have been cutting players from listen now. This team here went into camp in January, right? After the first week, they cut a number of players. Right? They cut about, I think it was 7 players. As far as I know, I think 5 or so were local, and I think 2 might have been overseas. As the following week again, they cut about 3 or 4 players, all local, right? The other day now, the last cutting that they had, the controversy in that now was that there was a big name player especially that just came in on the Sunday Monday, that I know for a fact that the coach was looking forward a lot to see that particular player, because he expected that player to carry a lot to the team. They played on at Gardens last week, Thursday, and I think that player was also a first choice coming off of the bench, right? I did not watch a match, right? I heard he was really active, he was on the field and so on, but I don't know. I understand that 2 players were cut. One of them was the one that came in that the coach was looking forward to seeing. So I don't know what the reason was. I'm hearing 2 things. I can tell you, I've known most of the players that they have cut have been players that have had injuries. And then now they say, boy, we're not going to have you in the camp. You can go home, rehabilitate, and if anything, we'll call it. Because they have a steady thing of attrition that they just gradually, there are about 27 players there now, right? It looks to me like they're going to be just cutting down gradually till they reach 20, right? Because they have to reach 20 by next week, I think, So by next week, they'll have to be at 20, right? So listen now, the whole controversy came because of 2 particular players. One of them, to be honest, was a center half. What I can say, I think we have more than enough adequate coverage in the center half role right now.
Right? That's a tell me about under 20. I went under 20.
Hold on, man.
I think some vendetta. When it come on to the overseas player, them brother, may I tell you, bro?
Hold on, Ryan.
You them.
Hold on. In camp,
what happened, leader?
Overseas, But leader. So far, you count.
Leader, the man them for be honest. Just be honest and done, brother. If you have a preference, just take the preference, brother. Just show the preference, brother.
They cut seven locals, right? To about 3 or 4 overseas. I don't understand. How is that biased? They cut
okay, they call it angle. Yeah, go ahead, continue.
They cut 7 locals to about probably 3-4 overseas. So how is that? You understand? And by the way, the camp had almost 50-50 local and overseas. Just telling you. If you look at the list.
So you know, so you know have no more. Them cut out the where I say 5 overseas.
Plus, hold on, Ryan. Let me tell you one other thing. When they cut some of the overseas, they even added, because they're not adding any more local. They already telling any addition going to happen.
1 minute, caller. Welcome to the show, Baraker.
Yeah, man. There, man, I go and watch your match, but just show me see you for the program and me see headline. Me say, I know I go on, but remember me I tell you say, no local coach, no for the coach, no schoolboy football and coach, no youth team. Cause favoritism go unite. You see they go and do, brother. You know what me I talk say. So at the end thing I say, I wonder if a coach ever did come for the national team coach. They can ship down them from the under 17 to the under to the under 16 come straight up bad man. Because eventually Jamaica coach them go pick people who come from the community, people where they play in their school, and better player can they out them my youth. You see me? So and does that mean call to talk say, yo, we coach them too biased to you see me? But more you want to go on to whisper before we go watch your match, brother.
Yeah, we not reach to the whisper thing. We not jump the gun. So go and watch your match, Bridget.
So by 10 o'clock you will talk about that then.
Hopefully if I dip on it live, because I start go back at the gym, so I feel man management. But where you want say? Touch on it now because I don't want next thing you
don't know about it.
No, whisper. I hear that Whisper, I see it in an article that Whisper going into England and specific Newcastle and China.
So we have to just look out. We have to just look forward for that. If
going to England and trials, and then him going to some other European countries also. But I wouldn't say trial because England like that.
Is it
yet until next year?
Is it the tour them I go on?
They're supposed to be going on a tour, as far as I know. But you know the thing. Normally it's something you use as a platform to try to introduce them to clubs. So I'm sure they're going to be using it to, you know, bring him up, you know, to scouts at in England and then Europe.
We know them I go on a tour. I think either February, the end of this month. But one more have to know if Whisper just definitely a go specific in England by himself. I know them I go on a tour. Cause this thing, me no want to know say that tour them a go on, you know. It's a tour them a go on and not a trial. Because you know them people they can spin things.
Rand, when you say trial, listen now, hold on. I forget actually when we talk about trial because
I mean when I say trial, he's going into Newcastle by himself. So trial.
Okay, Rand, make a look at it. When we look at it here now, you know, when we say trial for Newcastle, we are all aware that next year he cannot sign for Newcastle, right?
Why?
Ryan, he cannot sign for Newcastle when he's 18 either.
Why?
Do research, Ryan. We're not going to go over this story. Everybody
leader, you know Sam can sign now. Him now 17. You know that?
He cannot.
Bro, him can sign, leader. Me I tell you. Him can sign. Him can sign for your club overseas.
Sign once he's under 18.
No, leader.
No, if he was in the country and he was an English player, he can sign. Nobody can, but for crossing borders, he cannot sign. Once a player, listen now, if listen, my son is in Canada, he can sign to a pro team there. We have players in the JPL now that are under 18 that have professional contracts, right? You can sign pro contract, but in your country. But once you're crossing borders, say, okay, say I have my son is signed to a professional contract with Arnett and he's, say, 17, okay? He cannot be transferred to a club in Canada to play. He has to wait till he's 18. So that, I can tell you, don't make people tricky with that one there. That is a fact. Okay? Just like with Tariq Zimines had to sit and wait till he was 18. That deal was ready and waiting for him, but he could not move until he was 18. The next thing is, unless he is playing for the Jamaica senior team, there and has a certain amount of appearances, you're not going to be seeing him signing for an English team at all. So let's just get that straight.
So in the can sign like what Zimines do?
Yes, he can sign for Belgium and any other country, but not England. No.
Oh, okay.
You have to know the facts, man. And don't make people tell us, oh, it's going to do this and going to do that. I remember back in the days, I'm still waiting to see these players that signed to Bayern Munich, Lille, and Ajax. Come on, man. We must get over these things and just know the facts. We're more educated now. Internet, everything, we know these things. Come on, man.
How I said to Mr. Leader?
Well, you don't remember the days when your players go and them signed to Bayern Munich, Lille, and Ajax. You don't remember those days?
Yeah, remember.
Never go so. And the person that said that they signed, they use it as a publicity stunt to get them notice and get them name out there. You don't remember that?
Yeah, that's a me I try find out if Whisper go by himself or him go with the Phoenix. That's me want to know.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Carl, come to the show.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly. In terms of Whisper, right? I'm based there in England. I'm listening to your show now.
Yeah.
What if Newcastle decide to pay 10 million
pounds for whisper. At this at 18 year old. Don't they allow
more than 10 million them have to pay. More than 10. More than 10.
Then I will.
Way more than 10 them have to pay.
Million. You sure about that?
Sure, it's more than 10.
No contact.
I think, yo, make the contact for me call about a 10 million me did here.
I think it's closer to 12. Check it.
I think a 10 million, man.
10 million.
But I think it's closer to 12.
12? It's 10 million. And they would actually have him as an extraordinary talent.
That is how it would have to be. Extraordinary talent. And but I don't think it's 10. It's more than 10.
A 10 million man leader.
Okay, make it.
I go find out and call you back one next time when you're on again.
Yeah.
But the other day, I work for a government department over here, and the other day I was at work and I'm there in a canteen and decided to go up on YouTube. And I have this friend, his father used to be a professional player for Wolves. I don't know, you can research Robbie Dennis real quick. I'm Robbie Dennis' son, I'm a brethren. And I showed him some clips. That man now, may I tell you, his name is Paul Dennis. He know about football. He was in Wolves Academy and everything. And I showed him some YouTube video whisper. And the man was so impressed.
Yeah.
Trust me. All him said still, he wants to whisper. I like to see whisper against better players. Because me obviously I show him the clips them when I play against the schoolboy.
Yeah.
And the man was impressed with whisper. Him can't believe the whisper winger door. Because he must say he whisper he should be a proper centre forward. That's the only thing in my position. But make me say, I think a 10 million though. Leader, I think a 10 million.
Leader can find out, man. Leader can call and find out. But a 10 million, me know still. 10 million. Once, bro, you see this thing about cap? It only work. It only work once a club really want a player and him good and them believe say, yo, them are going to pay the money and fee, they will get him.
Of course. Remember, no, you know, if you not have certain amount of cap, them still can apply for a work permit for him.
Yeah.
A simple thing, you know, if Newcastle want whisper, Newcastle will do whatever it takes to get
him.
Of course, if Newcastle want whisper, Newcastle will do whatever it takes to get whisper. So you know we have to just try to remain optimistic about this extraordinary talent we have. There's a player may I follow in Germany. His name is Jamie Lawrence. What about him? I think he can play under 17 in Jamaica.
Jamie Lawrence, the one to play for Wolves at left back, right back?
No. He want to play for Wolves, right? He recently signed a professional contract, you know.
Yeah, he was part of the under 20 training pool, but I think he went back to England because of injured.
Oh, so he was actually a part of.
Yeah, man, he were part of the team and get injured. Ansin, put on your camera, brother. You know, I'm going to take people from my show out camera. Yeah.
So, all right. I'm watching against my team, Liverpool, the other day in a FA Cup, the first one, and he was good, you know, a good player. Now, so we need to do whatever it takes to get him in our system.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely, Carla.
Yeah, man. But yeah, for real. And in terms of the whole Chapelton Maroon thing, actually, I come from Chapelton, you know. That's my born, but I used to go for your tech.
Yeah.
And forever, them people up there so passionate about football, but I don't really know what going on now with the local team, the first Premier League team we get. I don't know what really are going with them. Still. But anyway, we're going up on here where leaders and here where you say.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Carl. Enough love and respect.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah. Big up yourself. Welcome to the show. Unseen Sports. Who solo up your item, brother?
Who my item solo?
That the girl beat you, brother.
You always gotta find some different thing, you know, your style.
All right. Let's take this call before you jump in. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live on here. Unseen Sports and Leader. Go ahead, Leader.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller.
All right. Jay Taylor checking in, everybody. Bless up yourselves. Let me just say a few things before Unseen start coming up with some unseen things on stream. Big up yourself, Unseen, man. Big up, Leader. Ryan, I think you're smart enough now to know what's happening with Whisper. Let me tell you this, Ryan. When you are a special talent and a club wants you, you don't try out. There's no tryout when a club wants you. When a club wants you, you're scouted.
No, JT, you have to take back that. You know why? Yeah. And this happened with a lot of Jamaican players. If you listen to me interview them, Kemar Taxilary and Shaman Nichols, them talk about this similar thing. When the Jamaican players them go anywhere across the world, no cure them talented at them goal, the club still want to take them on trial to see what they offer, what they can bring, because they don't rate us as a nation to produce good player. So I think it's just unfair for you to say that statement. Based on what Taxi always says still.
Bro, Taxi went to this. I'm saying.
Hold on, JT, Taylor, JT. Hold on, JT, man. Hold on, man. Me I tell you what the player them say. Even enough of the top Jamaican player them back in the days, when them go for sign for the contract, them I tell them say them need for the pan child. You understand? You have couple of big superstar them who playing at the MLS and a child them go pan.
Hey, bro,
go ahead, JT. Go ahead. Talk. People like what you video people.
Yeah, you're talking about the MLS.
I don't know where you listen to. What kind of get a look echo from you? I don't know if you're under the bed or something.
Hold on. Let me see my headphone. Oh, okay, I know what it is. Hold on. It's my headphone. My headphone,
right,
the side where...
Much better. Go
the headphone, yeah. The side where you switch. Yeah, you're talking about the MLS, Ryan. I'm waiting until you start talking about the EPL. Brother, in the EPL.
But at the same thing when Jamaica... All right, look. My boy got England from Portmore United. Big man. What's his name? His name started Omar Daly. Omar Daly go up on a trials in England. Trials. And because Jamaica don't have that reputation where they produce consistent good player. So they will give them more.
But how much Omar Daly signed for? Was Omar Daly? You see the difference?
Him signed. It no matter JT, but may I tell you, I'm understand what you're saying, but I just try to tell you, say, Jamaican, them not really rate us. They will put up on a trial first. All right, go on.
Yeah.
Finish.
All right. Even when the schoolboy season, when the kid they brown from States, they could try out Aston Villa. I remember about 4 of them. That was on PVJ News, and they never hear it. But Ryan, the difference is this: I'm talking about prospects. You have players who are prospects and prodigies, and you have players who are tryouts. I don't think Kemar Daly them was on the level of a Whisper, brother. Kemar Daly them he was a good midfielder, right?
Yeah, good midfielder.
But he wasn't.
That I bad in a brother. We had that I bad in a, but again,
he wasn't on the level of a Whisper, brother. He wasn't on the level of a Whisper.
I would say
at that age.
Yeah.
No. What I'm trying to come to know, this is for the smart people, because you know, so the people with stick bucking at them ears, them already make them decision already. So this is for the smart people, them. Whisper being a prospect at the age 17, and as we know the stipulation in England, he would have to be signed for 10 million and more, because he's basically a wonder kid. Isn't it? Because he's basically a wonder kid. Wonder kids don't try out, Ryan. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to add that to what you have to say. Wonder kids don't try out. Wonder kids are scouted, brother. When them go for a kid at Brazil, even before them bring him to England or 17 or Manchester United.
Liverpool sign up for them Brazilian and them sign it.
Them kids brother, them kids are not go try out, brother. Try out. People understand trying out. Trying out is mean you're trying out for the team. When you're being pursued and you're going to be playing for one of these clubs and they're gonna pay the big money for you. There's no tryout, brother. I want to know, man. I'm only talking to intelligent people on YouTube. All of the people over B side of the class, when just sit out that one here. I talk to A-class listener tonight, Ryan. You see what I say? Ryan, you don't try. Wonder kids don't try out. Just when them spot Messi them not try out. Them just wait on the age.
No, brother,
not even
Messi
want
go
to
on a tryout at Barcelona.
Messi them go on a tryout at Barcelona.
Lionel Messi. Hold on, no. Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
When Lionel Messi go to Barcelona, I beg him father for I beg them say, yo, I can play. Him can play, give him a chance. And even the same, because him spend too much time at Barcelona, even the Argentina under 17 team, you know, Messi make the team. Messi a kick up rump for Spain, and the man must say, yo, Argentina people must say, you don't know him, you don't know him.
That different, Ryan. Let's talk about.
Barcelona try out him go on first from Argentina.
Yeah, let's talk about the kid there from let's talk about what's his name? Is his name Xavi? The kid with the PSG right now, with the Barcelona. I tried him. They go try out. He was considered as a wonder.
I disagree with him. I agree with. Agree. Let me tell him. I fully agree with you. But may I tell you, say, because Jamaican have the reputation there, you know, key how them see you play good in the Jamaican national team, them still tell you, say, come and try out. Said we, all of them see you good. It happened to know for the Jamaican player them. But all I'm saying, I agree with you, say, when a team really want you and them see the talent and them scout you, them not tell you about come try out. So I understand where I come from, but at the same time, remember, all the Jamaican things stay. Them the rate to it because.
But Ryan,
yeah, go ahead.
Is this am I being a hater here, or I'm just explaining to the people them that?
Brother. JT, no matter listen to what the people them say, brother. Would they talk?
Yeah. Okay. No, me I talk. Me just want to make sure Ryan say me not so like a hater.
You make valid point. If the people them can't see where you say, you have a point. Big player.
Yeah.
Who not go out and try out. But because all when Jamaica have a wonder kid. So let's put example. Whisper is a wonder kid. Them still not run the risk for sign Whisper. Them just want to see him first like any other Jamaican. Brother, may I watch MLS and camera attacks Alvas Powell. Supposed to mark the man the goal side. And Albert Powell mark the man the wrong side. And the man end up and score. The man them, the analyst them, was playing for United States in the World Cup. I say, who coached this young kid? Who coached him at a tender age? Who coached him? That embarrassing.
Ryan, can you tell me? Can you tell me which?
I'm bringing Unseen. It's just not me alone. Unseen.
Unseen talk.
Listen. I'm gonna get your type, brother.
All right, go ahead. Unseen.
Go ahead, Unseen.
Is it my time?
No, man, you pick up a warrior. Say, me no want me and JT Taylor there attack and you get want to get your involvement. Talk to me, man.
All right. So my opinion on the matter is that Jamaican, as we said, Jamaican really have no reputation in terms of football. That big. You understand me? And our wonder kid, if you look on it, so JT same as a wonder kid and him there at the high level, right? But when the overseas man them we have the millions that look and say, wonder kid of what? Schoolboy football? Of what? What substance schoolboy football have to say, oh, he's a wonder kid? Hey, come on a trial, bro. That's what they're gonna say. You understand me?
So you understand, JT? JT have a point. I know say you agree with him, don't see him?
Who?
You agree with Taylor?
No, I don't agree with him. I said to him, say,
Okay.
the youth is a quality player, but at the end of the day, the reputation of our players and the passport, Leon Bailey telling you this. We're back against the wall from square one, from day one. You understand me? So if you're, if you listen Butler and you don't know Butler stay sometime and sometimes him get very hyperbole and he may add things to him thing. You understand me? I make it look, realistic. Sometimes it's fiction. You understand me? No, you understand me? I say? But you can look into him say and make sense of the nonsense. When him go Australian place that Charles in carry you them pan. When he carry my boy, they got when they get the pick for go Bayern Munich, a Charles in big up on. And Bayern Munich they want sign him, but him be too young. Remember, Ryan?
I don't know about that, I hear about it, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, man, it come.
Hear about it, but Butler say him sign the thing what Butler do. Butler say him sign for Bayern Munich. And I know people still in a local media say, when him no sign.
Man, Bayern Munich, the interest in him, but Bayern Munich with them go against the rule.
Taylor, it's unseen. Listen, Bayern Munich interested in him. That's different from what Butler said. Him signed for Bayern Munich. And people are waiting for say we're signing there for Bayern Munich. You get to me?
It didn't come out all in the news. So
Unseen. And let me just say this clearly to you, Unseen. I'm not the one who named Whispers a wonder kid. I never seen Whisper played live. Whispers' dad said he's a wonder kid and Craig Butler, bro. I think the people now actually listen. What I'm trying to say, the article can be written in any way. We don't actually know the details. Like, they're not even let me get to the point of explain to you. Like, any one of us can put an article in the Jamaica Observer. Any one of us can put an article in the Jamaican Observer. 15 to 20,000 Jamaican dollars, sometimes even cheaper, 10,000. You get an article in the Jamaica Observer. Now, Mr. Butler and Richie Royal say Whisper is a wonder kid. So I'm thinking, when I look at how clubs like Manchester United go to like Uruguay and they find those kids who are 17, 16 and they can't really sign them at a certain age. Ryan, when you find a wonder kid and a good player, they actually don't want it to come out in the media because they don't want other clubs competing for it. Mm-hmm. So once I saw this in the media, I knew it was just a promotional thing by Mr. Butler. He's just going to take the players, all of them, on tryouts in England, bro. It's simple as that. What I'm trying to say is if this was a thing where it's just a one, and I don't think Whisper is the only person going on tryout there.
Hey, JT, be careful of what you're saying.
Yeah. What?
Be careful of what you're saying. Be careful.
Look here, unseen. You're young to the thing, you know. Butler is a master marketer.
Like the show without the camera. It's very unprofessional.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me just.
Yeah.
Careful of what I say, brother. Alleged, man.
Yeah, who remember the player from Costa Rica? Where I think him signed for one team. I think, and Nottingham Forest him signed for Tennessee. Him signed for Nottingham Forest. I can't remember his name. But yeah, go ahead, JD. Go ahead, leader.
Okay, no, what I'm saying.
What are they? You want to finish your point, or you're still there? Come on, we'll take our next call.
Yeah, I'm listening and then I finish my point, man.
Go ahead, leader. Go ahead.
Okay, no, what I'm saying here now, okay, look here. How the facts go is that there are certain changes that were made in 2021 because normally even players from other EU countries could have gone into England once they were under 18. But since 2021, the rules have changed that a player coming in, right, has to wait until they are 18. That's one thing. Once they are crossing borders, that's a fact. The next thing is that there are certain criteria that the players have to meet. So when they come from their various countries and leagues, they are basically ranked. And once you're coming from certain ranked leagues, it's going to be harder. Once you're not going to be coming from South America or an EU league, it's going to be harder. And Jamaica is at one of those at the bottom. So the easiest way for Whisper to get into, if it's England, he will have to go to another country first and then make the move. It's not that it can't happen, but going directly into England, I don't expect that at all. And I'm saying,
and that's the same thing as a leader. That's what I'm trying to say. It's difficult to get straight into England. The route. That's why when Ryan used like Shamar and those other players, that's a different route, my friend. Going straight into England, they actually have to be really, really, really good already.
So basically, look here, it's the same thing with Leon Bailey, you know. He had to have gotten his thing up. He didn't move straight from Belgium. He has to move from a league that is at a certain level to make it easier for him to get in. And then having the national caps also. There are a number of things that you have to, there are a number of things that give you various points that make it easy for you to be able to move into the country. And I can tell you, don't fool yourself. Craig Butler knew that what the necessity was for Leon to play for Jamaica. It added points when the time came for him to move.
Leader.
Yeah.
The man Leon Bailey get by for them call that something again for the player them who exceptionally well. Them have a clause for them. What them call it again?
No, they have a clause. No, hold on.
It's not
just
10
clause.
million US.
He still had, look here, hold on. If Leon Bailey was in, say, Slovakia, it's going to take more than just a clause. He had to have been into a top league also. That's why it was easier. Don't fool yourself.
No. Anyhow, Whisper is 18-year-old. Newcastle can buy him for over 10 million right now. And him can play for them.
Okay. What I'm going to do is send you the thing. It's not just being exceptional talent. He also has to have other thing. Hold on now. It's not just exceptional. That alone cannot get him in there. If he has exceptional talent, he will have to have been also into the national team. So but that is also. I'm going to send you. There are certain things. It's not just that alone.
But listen to the way around it now. Most of these clubs in England have a sister club or a brother club. Anyone a club or a cousin club, what they want to call it. You understand me, Ryan?
Yeah.
What they can do is them can have him in the academic structure, right? Take him in, don't sign him, but have him in the academic structure. Send him go on sister club in Slovakia, Slovenia, make him build him stats there, and then buy him as an exceptional player.
Yeah, after a number, yes, they can do it after a while, yes, but they have to go to another club before. They can't sign him, you know. Hold on. They can't sign him, you know. He would have to be signed at another club. They cannot sign him and then.
No, they're not going to sign him, but because of them sister club, them have the agreement.
They can make the sister club sign him. They can make the sister club sign him. Once the sister club signs him, yes. But even after that, even if the sister club signs him, hold on, let me tell you something. We have had this problem before. With Former United. I'm trying to remember the names of the players. I think Raf Wolf, there's a number of players that they had sent to I don't remember the name of the country right now, you know. But they couldn't get their work permit for England, and they sent them to another club to get the work permits, and it didn't pan out. I don't remember the name.
Come on, take some
more. What I'm saying is, even Richie Royals would come on here and explain it, and Richie Royals know how the thing works. Bro, it's just promotional thing right now, Ryan. I'm okay with that. I was happy to see that. Number one, Ryan, I'm just saying to you, going straight into England as a youth player, where you're gonna be getting, where they're gonna spend over $10 million per year. It's not a tryout thing, but we just make we need the professional to come explain that here.
Spend 10 million. I just people say
no, I'm just
That's the only way you can sign.
saying.
And they wouldn't put him on a trial for that.
He could potentially sign. Ryan, you don't put that. Honestly, me finish because I don't really go back and forth because you don't have no really knowledge about this and I know what me talk about. So me no really, it don't make sense me go back and forth because we now go agree. But I'm saying, Ryan, when you're potentially gonna sign a player for 10 million, you already know what the player they look like and what you want from him. You send the people them come scout him already, brother. Is that what I mean? That's a different thing. There's a website Ryan called the players for the future that you don't know. And we actually clubs don't want these players getting out in the media. How you gonna have a top 17 euro in the world, Ryan, and you want everybody know about him to take him from you? You don't want people know about these stuff. He's going on a pure tryout, which is good, and it's probably a couple of them well, but his route is potentially going to be like Leon Bailey. He goes through Europe, and he's a very good player in star up Belgium or star up Germany, and then he signed a big contract there and going to England. But if you go straight in England, brother, you know, take boy if you go straight in England. I observe an article can get you in England. I'm out.
Can I say something?
Right.
Sometimes I don't know what JT trying to prove or whatever. Sometimes I know if I try to force himself to be intelligent and are intellectual, but I don't understand still. You understand me? Because I try to fathom who tell him say whisper at you the money I'm gonna buy whisper for $10 million or whatever. You understand me? I say Ryan, I try to break it down in my brain and then I'm gonna say yo him know more than me, like me I argue with him. What is wrong with this boy?
All right, let's move on. Let's move on from that.
Anyway, what me I say is that the sister club thing work for Leon Bailey, and it also can work for Whisper.
So who was the sister club for Leon Bailey?
I remember the club name.
Sister club. No, Auntie, there was no sister club.
You might have no sister club. You listen to Leon Bailey interview.
There was no sister club. Let me tell you, Leon Bailey moved from first when they got him there. I think it was Slovakian club to Belgium, from Belgium to Germany.
Leon Bailey, Ajax. Listen, man, Ajax.
Hold on, unseen. Hold on. Don't make people fool you. There's never anything from Ajax.
Listen, man, hold on, man. Sir, this is not like, you know. The ear to the man mouth. And you're going to say there's nothing. And that means I know. The man said to their own mouth for the interview.
Hold on. Right? Okay, let me just say something here now. Let me say something controversial here now. Leon Bailey has said as a fact that a certain coach by the name of Bob Green never coached him. And that the only coach he knew was Mr. Butler. And I know that is not true. So there are certain things that Leon has said. I have to scratch my head and wonder what is happening there. So I'm not going. That's all I'm going to say. I've heard him say certain statements that I know are totally false. Totally. Leon Bailey. I remember they had interest, but there was never any signing. Never.
So yeah, say, cause Craig always say, him alone coach Leon Bailey, you know.
That's not true. Leon Bailey, hold on, let me just tell you something.
You're the third man.
A certain coach, I'm going to give him link. I make an interview him one day. A coach by the name of Bob Green. He was the coach for Kevin Atkinson. Leon Bailey, that's who Craig got them from. He's a very, very good coach. He used to play for Waterhouse. When I tell you, technically, anybody pass through him hand. Technically, very good. Right? I can tell you. He is the man that set the foundation for Leon Bailey. And us in the football world,
what age
know about it.
What age?
Bob Green.
What age?
The third man, me said that still unseen.
What age?
What age? Okay, let me help you out. Unseen. Let me tell you now. I know Leon Bailey before Craig Butler. Bob Green used to carry him to my house in Havendale and play football on my lawn. So I'm not guessing on it.
So I say, no, I never said the man don't play a part in the man thing, Bridget. You
A
understand me? I
big
say?
part.
What me I say? What age? What age? Because
Up to about age 10.
listen
9,
up,
10. Up to
listen
that
up.
time, he had him for hours in a hold on now. He had him for hours in a room that he constructed on top of his house with just walls. And all the youth would be in there doing is kicking the ball on the wall, coming back to him control, kicking the. I'm not asking on this.
Listen to this. This is what me I gonna say now. You see, when me in a grade 6 at Constant Spring Primary School, and be in a grade 2.
And
I've trained with Phoenix over Constant Spring football.
No.
You
No.
can't tell me not miss that with my
Hold
own
on,
time.
grade
So,
2? No, hold on. Unseen?
someone around me.
Hold on.
Hold on, Unseen. Hold on, Unseen. Hold on.
Unseen, no, man.
Just say Leon Bailey. Because remember, you know, me the round that era that you know. You want to say Leon Bailey a chain.
With Phoenix.
You want to grade 2?
Them time.
Grade 2, Unseen, that is not true. Hold on, how are you going grade 2?
Grade 2, Unseen.
Hold on, so me now grade 3.
Unseen, that's not true. Hold on,
Listen
let me just make it simple now.
Listen me I say.
Hold on. When Leon Bailey was 6, Phoenix never even exists. Nobody read that. Unseen, we're going to do all that thing with Bob.
Wait just say. Wait just say.
Hold on. Ryan, we can share the link with Ryan. Me so come back.
Right. Yo, but you know, say big man thing. Me now go on the thing. Only know me a man. Well, I know. Unseen. Only know me the man. My fear. At the third, a man called me when me have Craig Butler on the show, and Craig Butler said him are the only man that Jamaica coach Leon Bailey. 2 man different from what leader just say. Call me about the same thing that Leon Bailey have a coach before Craig Butler. And the same brother man the name what leader just call are the same person there. The person them tell me. And them 2 person will call me. Them in a football and a big position in the football of Jamaica. About that. So Auntie go tell me say when Leon Bailey when they say when they in a 6th grade match in a Phoenix at 2.
6th grade. Leon Bailey in a smart. I remember if I grade 2, but grade 2 or grade 3 or somewhere there. Because me at 28, Leon Bailey at 25. Right? Somewhere there. and Craig Butler's son, they to a train and everything. We can't figure out the day when the man give him son. Must about 300 push-up put up on Kansas Spring Field.
But one I said, and Bailey they run them long time.
This is something I see with me one year. This is my development as a youth. I come up when me I got Kansas Spring Primary School. I did tracks man when me I got Kansas Spring Primary School. Right? I'm trying to like the sports thing, I go over and the football thing and I try to learn to play football. Get me I come from?
Yeah, Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Just want to clarify where when Carla before me did I say a club have to buy a baller if them over 18 or one kid. That's not the case with Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli before Arsenal did buy in the Japan trials at Arsenal. So them go trials at Man U first, Man U reject him, and then go trials at Arsenal, and then Arsenal spend the 6 mil on him. You see me? So even if you're one kid and you're over the age, at sometimes you have to go up on trial to prove yourself. It's just you have special cases for people in Europe or play them football in Europe. So like Xavi Simons when that call female. Xavi Simons that play football in Europe, so people know about him and that play against other wonder kids in Europe. So they know film talent. So you know question that you just have to spend your money for a man like that. You see me?
Me agree with you, Carla. Me agree with you, and especially me agree with you, man. Cause one if a player me know go pan child, we make it big in a football.
Fred go pan child
before him sign him first professional contract.
Hey.
Fred go pan trial a Shakhtar, William go pan trial a Shakhtar, and then people they come from Brazil before Shakhtar buy them too. So where must say no really make no sense. The player them want to see where the player them can do before them actually spend the money. So it's not just for send a scout go watch the ball. Yes, you have a send a scout go watch them, but you want to know say yes, them can play in a this year league where we are playing a year so. Because playing in a that league and playing in a league in Europe. You see me?
Yeah.
So I disagree with what I say. We disagree with what I say. But as well leader does say, you have certain criteria like caps where them don't have to get for them country and things like that. Because me and Dave that talk about it in an interview and him does say depending on the amount of caps you get for your country, it will make it easier. And where you did there before, that will make it easier too.
Alright.
And more touch on a thing when you did hear somebody I said before to you know where how them that say? Them that say something about the Jamaican the league. Like them say something about schoolboy football.
Yeah.
I feel them can build on schoolboy football. I feel them can build on that because if the high school in Jamaica them treat the football them treat the football program like it's an academic. So when school start or even before school, they have a camp right through the school year. And you have somebody who dedicated to give them the right nutrition, to train them, make sure so them go gym and help them fix them physicality. That will help over time because if you compare them Jamaican ball to some ball overseas, you see the difference in terms of size.
Yeah.
You see the difference in terms of size. So I feel enough things can be implemented from you know if you strip the schoolboy thing, but you can add to that and build football in Jamaica.
Alright. Big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect, man.
Yeah, man, big up yourself up top.
Alright. So we have somebody from England where go do the research and a call back. So we have a call him back. So alright, see me. Carla, good evening. Welcome back to the show. Liverpool.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah, where are you now? Can you say I go do the research and come back?
Yeah, man. A 10 mil, man. 10 mil.
10 mil.
The research.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 mil. And extraordinary talent. Yeah, man. And
10.
the next thing to right. Yeah. 10.
Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
The next thing. No matter, they need to put some respect on schoolboy football at Jamaica, you know, because if you actually compare schoolboy football to the academy league over here, the schoolboy football have a standard, you know, Ryan. Trust me, you know, because I've been to lots of them academy league over here, you know, and remember now, you know, most, probably 99.9% of players them in the academy don't really make it to the pros, you know. Trust me, you know, so I don't know, I standard comparing to your schoolboy league in Jamaica, so we have to put some respect on the schoolboy league. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Alright, big up. Enough respect.
Trust me, I 10 mil. And if Newcastle want to sign Whisper, them willing to pay 10 million. Can them have it?
Boy,
and
me have to see. Carla, may I tell you the truth? Right now, me have to see Whisper in a Newcastle training kit. For me can say, yeah.
Well, let's see. In a paper, in a observer say.
Anything can come in the observer, Carla, man. Anything can come in the observer, Carla. I want me have my theory because something has been said in a word here. We kind of blow my mind away and think. So me have to see it. Nah, say nah that mean but me have to see it.
Then.
Yeah.
You did have this player, Sean Fraser. He played I think
for Abbeville.
Yes, and he played for the national under 2001 World Cup. Yeah, the World Cup that did have Saviola from Argentina and the Alessandro them and them man. Sean Fraser actually went to Newcastle upon trial during that time, you know. So there's a link between Newcastle and Jamaica, you know. And there's the, all right. You know,
hey, them people are easy, you know. Them people in the comment section are easy, caller. And they say Craig have enough money. Man, them say Craig have enough money can buy a Newcastle kit. Yo, unseen. They say them people can't deal with them, you know, but yeah. But caller, finish up, because one go get back one take some more, caller.
Let's say one more thing real quick. You know this youth named Leonardo Fagati used to play for Russies. You hear about him father. His father didn't name Anthony Fagati. He passed away, I think, in about 2000 in Grand Cayman. That guy, him play for Russies back in '98.
Yeah.
He was actually at Scotland trial too. So Newcastle have a link to Jamaican players. So let's see, innit? Let's see,
because unseen. Anyway, big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect. Unseen.
Yeah, man.
Remember, no say yo, as a youth, them tell me I play about under 17 at Boystone. And the local youth named Sharky. Bad with him 2 foot them, you know.
Wicked baller, man. From Calabar.
You know.
No, from Calabar.
Yeah, man, you just go Calabar. Leader, I think I'll go to leader, bring him to Calabar, you know.
You know, Saslide, though. Saslide.
Yeah. Short
John
one.
John Terry and him, man.
Yeah, I play against him in a Manning Cup, brother, up at Calabar. But what may I say, you know the thing, when you are say Bayern Munich interested in the player, Bayern Munich interested in the player now. But the reporter Craig has said, I get to mainstream media and say, yo, the man them sign Sharky. That's the problem, brother. I understand why you are say them interested, but Butler say them sign him and I wait, brother. All the newspaper I see it coming out, brother. And people.
What may I say to you? What may I say to you, Ryan? Me and them type of person that we are gonna run with negativity.
I know negativity, but him said you
some people.
Well, I'm working in UK for them time there, you know. Let me tell you what happened. The stories were planted. Let me tell you what normally happened. When a story come out in they were planted in Observer first. When they were planted, a lot of other news media jumped on and jumped on it. But Ryan, somebody going to be coming on your program shortly. I send the link to him. I think you're going to get an exclusive.
All right.
Matter little issue.
All right, so want him come
and by the way, I'm seeing.
I want him come tell me say I lie. Me I tell him.
Well, the only thing him correct me with that he said it was actually closer to 9, 8.5, 9. Yeah, but not grade 2.
So grade 2, grade 3. Me not grade 6.
No, you said grade 2. Him there in grade 2. That means when you're in a grade 2, you're about 8, you know. You're about 8.
No, man. No, man. In grade, no. You start school at, how much is it?
Leader,
when you're grade 2, you're 8 too.
When you're 7, you're in a grade 2.
No.
Leader,
when you're 7,
you start at 6.
You start at 6. But some people start late.
No, man. Anyway, it's not that time.
No, man.
Anyway, we wait and see if we can get for come on.
2 grade, my daughter, 7 grade.
We have players in all right, me coach on prep school. I have players in a grade 3 now. We are 8-year-old.
Yeah, when you're 8, you know, when you're 8, you're supposed to be in a 3 grade, brother. And when you're 7, you're in a 2 grade.
No, what leaders.
6 in grade 1, 7 in grade 2, right? 2. And 8
grade
third grade, right?
Listen to me, Ryan.
When I 8, my son in a 3 grade and my daughter there in a 2 grade. Right.
So you're somewhere on the right track.
Listen to me, leader.
I made a correction with me now. Correct me and could tell me about when.
Leader.
I wait to see. Yeah, man.
Leader. From Leon Bailey, a little boy, Leon Bailey, a job good football. I see to me here. I say, oh, this little boy, I play them type of ball game here. And me can't play that in a grade 6. Eh?
As I said, look here. When he was at that stage, you know,
when
he
me
already went through about 2 years of a lot of intense work, you know.
Unseen.
That's
When
never normal.
13, you know. When me play under 13, you know. Barely are starting under 13. Him and Kai. Shot.
Let me now tell you. The man them are running part, brother. Tell me I have a clue about football. I don't even know where offside and I try to play forward.
Yeah, bug baller, Ansi. But anyway, let's get back. Jason said we need to get out the Bible. So, leader, please, you have any Bible near you? Get out the Bible with some warm water and thing. Put next door. Please. Pick up Jason B super chat.
So when I'm on attack, them have to know the facts, bro.
Yeah.
Me see to the morning, yeah, because me was there. Me go Constant Spring. And then the man left and go Quest. I saw prep school name. I said prep school name leader. You mute, man. You might mute leader.
Yeah, sorry about that. The same guy, Green. Yep, he was there.
Right.
He was at Quest.
All right. So I tell you, a cassava piece, Constant Spring money attack, you know, if you like say a bush
man.
Man,
but I just say, look here, Unseen. We know enough. We know the thing enough.
a bush man attack.
Look here. Try remember Havendale is. That's where I used to get most of my talent up there. So Rick, Baller Rick, that come from up the side, eh? Come on, man. And that's the leader start, you know, bring talent in the Deers 100 lane.
Yeah, what it is.
But leader, you and Craig come out at the same camp, out of Medi every day.
Yeah, different times though. Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. So leader bring somebody, Bobby Green. So let's welcome Bobby Green. More hear what Bobby Green have to say. Bobby Green, good evening. Welcome to the show. First time on Elite Sports TV. How are you doing, Bobby?
Yeah,
Is it?
I'm great,
Are you
man.
related?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby. Yes, man. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah. No, somebody invited me. Go ahead and say what. I'm just joining, you know?
Okay, so this is the thing now. So leader said you coach Leon Bailey. At what age you coach Leon Bailey?
I'm his first coach, you know, development coach. I started from age 6 to about 8.5 when we introduced him to Butler.
Oh, are you introducing him to Butler?
Yes, boss.
You sure about that?
1,000,000%. If me not sure about it, ask whoever wants sue me or contest it with me. Everybody in my community, you understand me? So if you go on, so if you go on the street in my community and find out word for word, you know, people to people, you will realize that's the truth.
So which community you are? Which community you're from?
Most cassava peas, Reggie.
No, originated from Dujuan. Okay, that is within the vicinity of Cassava Peace, Glen Drive, Manninger Road.
Wow.
Bobby Green, me know you no plan.
Everybody know a plan, huh?
Yeah, man, me know you know Bobby Green. Me know you know.
Well, this thing has stir up a whole heap of pop, man.
What kind of party be stir up? But the man,
so leader. Because so why we don't hear Bobby Reed name call up a lot of time?
Okay, hold on. That is what I'm saying. Butler, I'm going to say, brainwash Leon Bailey to an extent that I never like. That's the one thing with Leon that I don't respect, because this gentleman, Mr. Green, is an original coach. And what Bobby don't even mention, that he used to carry him out and they used to go to a whole... Look here, if you know the amount of work that he did, the amount of tournaments that they entered and everything. Look here, man. Him can explain better than me.
Yeah, make him talk. Make him talk.
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
That Green might want to get some I don't know. Money, I don't know.
Leneja, got your bed, no man. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Can we have him here? We have him here. More here, can we always hear the other part of the story?
What may I say? I not have a whole heap of time now, you know. But what may I say still? We would not have played no whole heap of tournament, Maxwell. You understand me? You know, my thing was really to have the local boy them in the community. I play a whole heap of close touch football, you know, among themselves. So no established tournament, nothing where we have no whole heap of, established team. It's just kind of football. And that's how we played that very freely, having a lot of touch on the ball and so on, you know. So that was it really. It's yeah, but trust me, to be honest, even though Butler really say something and give me certain recognition, I really want to big him up still, because to be honest, trust me, if I were to have had Bailey right through, trust me, I don't think I could have taken him that far. I tell you, that is the truth. You understand me? So if him wants to say otherwise, them just say otherwise. Me don't really want, me don't want nothing from Butler, me don't want nothing from Bailey. Okay? I'm quite fine. But yeah man, so that group that included Sevan Marsh, Kevin Atkinson, Shaskai. Yeah man. The whole of them youth them started the youth from number 6. No, you know, it's that thing that I am doing right now, you know. It's that thing that I continue to do. Huh?
Bobby Green, me and Sheba Mars na same class.
Him, man.
Well, Ansi, man, never get him enough time. Make him finish the time, no man. Then afterwards, you talk. You know, ball, brother. Go sit down, no man. Make the man finish. Stop cut the man. Yeah.
So I really that's you know, me don't want to film from this, but my brother asked me for join the show and give my opinions. So
yeah, I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear as the host or host the show. So you didn't play, you guys never in a computer, just a little corner league thing where you are the bigger man where you're helping the youth them, you want to give back to the youth them and coaching them. Is it that clear?
Yeah, man. So yeah, but what I say is it was real development, you know, because I would have been reading that if you want to talk about youth football and goal development of youth, we can really articulate it right through. You understand me? In a real we can give it a whole gamut, you know. In terms of youth development and everything. Okay, so I would have been doing a lot of reading over the years, you know. Go out and coach now, established club. You know, I'm really the head coach of a prep school team now. But back then when I started them in 2002 to about 2006, we just a jerk chicken pan the corner. You know, I'm still jerk chicken. So these are things I just do for fun. You understand? I just coach youth and youth on the street. And Lee and Bailey mother used to just see me and say, Bobby, do. Me have a look at some will want every day I see a coach and you they just, you know, it's ranks that them call him then. She actually call him ranks and people in the community call him ranks. You know? So when him start go amongst Butler, them kind and name them start calling Chippy. You know? So his ranks we knew him then. As
ranks. Okay. Come on, you know, say different from leader. A third, but I'm glad how you explain. Different from leader what I talk about you all the time. Two different men call me the other day when Craig say I am the only coach that coach Leon. So I'm glad how you come.
Leon tell me.
Yeah, but is it because yes, it's a corner league thing that means say you play a big part in the thing. Can you just say if a corner league community?
No, listen. No.
Leader, stop it, no man. Make the man talk, Virgin. Cha. No, I'm trying to get the
leader. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. What may I say? You see, youth from age 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, especially about between 5 and 8 year old.
Yeah.
You know, the whole for coach. You just need to really get the youth them in a lot of fun game, letting them love the football and give them a lot of touch off the ball and just play a lot of football, and maybe and now you can at a certain age like 9, so you can pick out the elite them and put them in a group by themselves, so-called academy. But them time there when me have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, my son was just about the same age as well. So my son, my dad coach him. So we started out with my son and just bring the other youth them and coach him. So it wasn't about tournaments, it was just about coaching, enough touch off for the football. Wherever Premier League match I go, we'll just drive them, go up and we watch some match and then play behind the goal and everything. Yeah? So that's how we did.
Okay.
Hold it touch and
here got one honest truth in and the man don't say the honest thing. But as a corner league player, I play him still a part-time would have still give him credit. I say, yeah man, I look better than a big yard usual, coach him in a local corner league. But but when I say me can't understand, but like take it to a next level. I like it honesty. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Him should have done that. You see me deal because of me, him know nobody from Kaswapis, none of the youth them, nor Big Yard, nor Glenjan. And me, him knew from the 80s, and then I buck him back like about 2005. And him come and I say, Bobby, me see some youth and I'm whole one them come amongst me, make a restart Phoenix now. And him ask about him say if me remember Phoenix from down around time. Bobby, let's start Phoenix now. I'm reluctantly every day him come here. I never really want to do it to me, but every day him come and I beg me. So we eventually go up there. But what I saw that existed, we just never really it's like a one-man show. You want to do the coach and do everything and have me like a little backup, man. The point everything. So we just back up and I'm a pull my from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Smell
Yeah. And understand, brother, and thing, but it's I like him honestly, leader. But Butler should have still give him a look at the highlight if I him bring him on to Bailey still. Is it what may I say wrong unseen?
No, if a man carry somebody come give and say, work with him. You have to give the man props, brother, because I him carry him go give.
Yeah.
Look here, let me tell you something. When I remember that one of the parts of the things that him used to do, Bobby, like him would have them have a room that him almost make for them for, as I say, for them to have a lot to get a lot of touches and kicking the ball on the wall and coming back. That a lot of little things that he did that him being a little modest, as I see, and there's a lot of things that with the first touch with Bailey, him do a lot of work with that.
But you want to ask Bobby Green, Bobby no. Leon Bailey himself, big up.
No, but me not expect no better from him. You understand? Because as Maxwell said, it's a brainwash thing, because me Leon Bailey, from for about 2.5 years, and when him go amongst Butler, everything that's where the brainwash started, and him not come around me again and thing. But then the kind of done with the football thing, because it's not only Leon Bailey being introduced. I mean, as I said, Shaskai and Wild Shark and my son and Messi was equally as good.
Is it Shark?
Who?
Is it Shark?
Kevin Atkinson.
Not
Shark. Where you go Calabar?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All of them. So it was no coincidence that that those youth were so good. Okay, because I must have been doing something good, because those youth, them 5 youth that were had, including my son. But if I do it, but because I play ball every day, and them getting a lot of touch in my house, as Mark said, I have a rooftop up there, half finished, room, and we do a lot of touch football in there, at 5, 6, and so them shift up on it and pile them, encourage them to shift pile salad, and we just enjoy it. So that is why, within a quick 1 year, 2 year span, them had so many, good touches,
So Bobby Green, what the
So
relationship with you
yeah,
and
I just
Liam?
decide start, but I repeat again. Me can tell you, being them, me no want nothing from them. Not at all. I'm quite okay. I'm better off than them. You understand me? So the man have to come link me and them. I'm quite fine. I'm gonna tell you, so
Bobby
money
Green,
is not all. You know, I'm still, yeah, me still I do it. I'm still getting a lot of satisfaction out of it. You know, and I'm even more fulfilled than them because I was basically a street youth, and you know, I can empathize with the situation. Some of us continue coaching a lot of street kids. You know, never say street kids. I mean youth who dep on the road. Them have them parents and things. You know, but youth who, you know, really not attached.
Bobby Green,
Certainly, you understand me?
Bobby Green, what the
Yeah,
relationship with you and Liam
yeah.
Baby now? You say she always a run back at you and ask if you know, take the son and put him in a program. And
Hey,
what the relationship with your mother?
hey, let me tell you. Shortly before him went to Leverkusen, me up on the road, because you know Charlotte's out, the majority chicken from the corner, and she come and say, boy, Bobby, you're gonna reach, you know, man, yo. No worry yourself, man, yo. You're gonna bust the foot, yo, me have a link you, but me just say, yeah, they lose, everything good, man. You know, from them time, them not see her again, you know, but it never really matter to me, see, because life is more than money, you know.
She pull off one of them foreign people style. I go rich again.
Yeah. Don't play it. I can put it up as a winner.
Hey, remember when I just get my first son, my family when name Ryan, America. Hey, cuz, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to give you a lot of baby clothes, man. You're going to get baby clothes till you can't even. The baby going to. I mean, I say, wow, them time them baby bad that belly young, you know, brother. Until today, yeah, not even a baby nappy.
Bobby Green, repeat that, Bobby Green. Bobby Green, go over that again. Go over it again, Bobby Green. Go over it again. So you man.
Not here.
One. That double for what you just said. Go again.
Go again. That's spice that up.
One size.
That's spice that up.
For the mother.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bobby, you're gonna reach, you know, man. That's cool, man. You know, hey, ranks are going good. Me say, I'm glad to hear that, man. But that's sorry. I mean,
tricky like SSL, man.
There's nothing to me, so because yeah, the fulfillment for me, and even now it's just to coach them kids. It's just a joy of doing it. And right now, I'm even more fulfilled than people who have millions of that. You know, cause that's not what make me, you know, tick. Yeah, man, I'm still a great man.
Brother, one thing me always tell my family them, you know, when them call me, you know, Ryan, you can give me this, me nah have it. None of my family them can tell me say me promise them nothing, because me know what my foreign family them do me from my father side. Brother, the man them that kill you with promise. You say promise is a thing there, brother. Kill you off, brother. So me tell myself, so when I come a foreign, me not promise nobody nothing. He said me nah have it. Me nah have it.
Yeah.
When I have it, me link them. Because promise is a dangerous thing, man. But yeah, Bobby, what she say? You're jerk on the corner and she say, you're gonna reach again.
They say you're jerk.
Hey. You are. That's bigger people. Let's try to see me, man. You understand me?
Yeah.
Bigger, man. Del.
Hold on, one thing we know about the show, you know. Instead of show, we talk truth, you know. We have to hit people in them heart, you know. Don't worry yourself, man. She'll come up there. Come up there. She'll come fully promise, brother. Don't worry yourself. Yeah?
Yeah, big up Bailey too. Yeah, big up Bailey. Big up Bailey. Trust me. Yeah,
because look here.
Hey, Bobby. You know, say, Bobby, at the third, different from Max, somebody say, you Ryan, you need to interview the coach. And me I tell him, me get the number, me can call out the number. Me get the number nearly 2 months ago. And it's just my what you call it. And again, because the person that me call me and say me need for interview, I was running from this Craig. Me never really want to talk about too much of Craig for my show. You understand? Because Craig him bright and stink and disrespect me. So I say, I kind of cool off and all of them stuff there. So that's why that's one of the things I never really call you. Yeah? But we're going to do something in the future, brother.
Yeah, man, everything good, man. Yeah, man. But if you don't have to take my word now, all you need to do is go in the community, big yard, don't come and surrounding community.
All right?
Just talk to them people. Talk to them people.
All right. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Bobby Green. Big up Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Big up plan. You'll plan for me, Ayat.
Yeah. All right, General.
Yeah. Boy, leader, come now, man. We need to ask you some question, you know. We need to ask you some question. Leader, where there?
Yeah, man. I'm there. I'm soon put on.
Come on, brother. We need to ask you some question, brother.
Yeah, man. Make it quick, still.
Where I run a go? So
exclusive right there, still, yeah?
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Leader, my question is here. Why and Craig Butler off? Because the people them say hate Craig Butler. Why and Craig Butler?
No, sir. Look here. I don't hate Craig Butler at all. Craig Butler, look here. Let me tell you something. Craig's problem is that him drink too much of him own Kool-Aid and him believe too much of him own hype. I, like Bobby, I not looking at accolades or anything like that. I know what I do and I know what I have succeeded in doing. So for me, I do a lot of things out of the love fight and so on, right? So let me tell you something. I have no issues with Craig Butler at all.
Yeah, but the man say you want him play them place too if you take him play them, brother.
Look here, let me tell you something. The only time, hold on, by the way, you know one of the things Bobby never mentioned that he actually...
I don't want to talk about Bobby. I don't want to talk about Bobby because the man might think say you have a vendetta against. Why and Craig up? Because...
No, hold on, listen up. All that happened is that Craig feels that he is the ultimate in everything. Both of us have come through the medieval thing in various ways. I have been there through as a manager, right, and a talent scout and so on there, and he has been there as a player, right. So both of us were mentored by David Hunt. Both of us also took different methods to show what our talents are. I have done my thing and I think I'm quite successful at it. Craig has done his thing and he's quite successful. But the problem is that for some reason, there's always like, what do you say now? A competition there that, you know, he feels that, boy, I might want to take his player. I don't do that. The only players that have ever left, I think Craig Butler, is a set of twins, and I didn't go for them. Their parent carried them there. I've never, by the way, tried to get any of Craig Butler's players here. I don't do that. So a lot of people, sometimes Craig has, as I said, what Bob Green can say, Craig comes with a lot of things sometimes, and it's like he's brainwashing himself to believe certain things. Yeah.
And when the man said, when him go up at Phoenix, Craig want him to.
Craig will probably tell you, it make you even believe, he might even believe himself. So Baron Leverkusen, Ajax and Lille actually signed players. I think at some stage it was as crazy as that. You understand?
Even pan Wayne Walker pan GPS, they were discussing the same youth that was signed for where Craig said signed for Bayern Munich. And I know we can't see it. I remember that was a big thing in Jamaican football.
But he tricked a lot of Jamaicans. And look here, let me show you something. It never reached in mainstream media.
What?
The story only went, when you follow that story, if you look, it only went in some things that you call publicity rags and other internet things. It never reached in any official. Look here. You see, if you want to find certain things, you're going to find them in the official media. Just like when you guys, before you break certain stories, you make sure, say, okay, Observer have it on the main media, and then you know how true it is. So look here, everybody knew. I worked in mainstream media at the time, Observer, And when the thing was broken, they jumped on the story, but after a while they realized that no man, the man used them to basically get a story out there. You understand? Because it was ridiculous at the time though. But as I said, it did a purpose. So it's just Craig Butler is a master at marketing.
And the man them because me remember when Craig said why him can't agree, I try to take him play them.
No, so
for place 2 at the time.
Look here. Look here. You say sometimes when they come with those foolishness, I never even my son never even played.
Hold on. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, good evening. Now I hear you, Carla. Carla.
Can I hear me?
Alright. Well, I'm going to hook up my Bluetooth. I don't know what's wrong with the Bluetooth disconnect. Hold on there.
So I'm still here, Ryan. Here by the traffic camera for a
Yeah. Hold on there, Carla. Carla, you still here?
Yeah, man.
Alright, go ahead now. We're hearing it coming through the thing.
Yeah, man, Ryan. The man need to get some money from Craig Butler.
For what? Who you at that? Leader?
I mean, no, how much leader? The Bobby man, the man.
You think him should get the money for skimmage football?
No, man, the
man actually coached them.
No, the man coach him in a car in a some local skimmage, brother. You know, hear the man just say. But me can't understand where you say, because him bring him.
I tell you that him had a room and them doing a lot of work.
Yeah, but the man says no competition thing, but for him give Craig Butler the player, him forget something. I can't understand that. I can't agree with you on that, Robert.
Yeah, man, if you get something, brother, and a development alone, brother. If you never introduce the youth to football and have him run him and thing from a tender age, and then introduce him to Craig Butler, Craig Butler wouldn't know Leon Bailey, brother. And that's if you look for, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that when him said that.
Yeah, if you get something, brother.
Ryan, when you say corner league, you know, you have to remember, you know, in them days, you know, only corner league, you never have no organized football like the whole of tournaments like now, you know. You have to understand. When I tell you that is only what you had.
Well, I'm a leader. People call in per WhatsApp. Don't call in straight and lick out the car. But go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, man, he needs to get something, man. He needs to get and Leon Bailey for using conscience and know saying give you that something.
Yeah,
I tell you.
If him always run, if Bailey always run and around there it start.
Yeah, if he use him conscience and him nothing to make Craig Butler. Yeah, he needs to give
and him
something.
Just his mother said him a go reach again to say, boy, I don't know.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You know, brother. You see all of the cobweb in the closet. You see take time to come out. You hear him Craig Butler cuss JFF, brother. And when my born and him have only pack cobweb in a film closet too. You see me talk about Ryan? You see me talk about the same the old time people say the same dog go buy sheep, buy goat. Brother, let me tell you this, man. The man need to give the man something, brother. Craig Butler create for himself. And one time, the man did talks up on your program, them big, so you know run the man and sitting. But everybody to say him have cobweb in a film closet to brother. And him deal with this man are bad. And him have worry about JFF or JFF deal with him bad. And him deal with this man so. If without this man, I'm gonna know Bailey. And the mother need to step up to because she know what go on. You understand? And Leon Bailey, he might donate to hospital, which is good, but you need to give this because if I see someone never have him and bring him to Craig Butler, there will be no Leon Bailey. You hear me tell you? It all start this, brother, no care what little it is. It all start from this. True.
You know, so at the third man this tell me about that brother say him play a big part not really a big part, but him there from the start. So I can understand why you have to call her. Him should have get even something, cause if his mother say that two reach again.
I saw what him, so I can tell you what I see,
Well,
if you want to talk about coaching.
Well, on the leader. I will try to give them a quick, and they will take some more. Yeah, go ahead, Carla. Make him finish up, leader.
A 2-year-old man say, "My youth coming out, right?" And 2-year-old a baby,
Not so young.
Yeah,
no, him never say. No, him say. Unseen to 2 grade. Miami mix it up,
Oh.
Unseen to 2 grade.
About 2-3 years. About 3 years, so.
Then the whole heap of year that same way, no matter you check it out. If I have 6 months, brother, it might need to something.
What I saw them used to do, it fanatical. Them will be hours in the room upstairs, and it's just ball. I'm telling you.
Man,
I've seen it, so I know he might not explain, but I know what I saw. And all his players have that good person.
Oh.
Yeah, leader talk, man. Yeah, go ahead now, Carl.
Yeah. We be say, man, all the man could all jerk all in chicken and give them feet, brother. I must remember that, brother. I must have hungry nights, so because him saying come from, come here, Billy saying come from poor background. So man must cook food, give them to eat and jerk all chicken. Because something if you look on, brother.
Him do it.
Tell you that. The man forget something. Them something that we speak against. See, man, I'm telling you, you see people, you see always a trash side of the people. They have cupboard enough for them back, but you see when time for them closet, hey, you see when for them closet reveal, brother. Remember, me tell you, man. Tell me, I tell you, man.
Look here, though. One of the reasons why I think
yeah.
I don't know if you know the song here, Coyote, that when my knife is gone. You know that song there?
Yeah.
I'm son that.
I don't know
a big baller too.
Well, I know. Me and to school together, brother. The other day, Coyote link up on CM.
Son that him talking about.
Him usually
big baller.
A Coyote, hold on. You see the story I come to Bob. You see the same interview you see the same interview pan Jeffras. Really, usual go Casey. Jeffras, usual go the chair them usual link. The same you them chair them usual link. Oh me know I put the story together now. Jeffras interview Coyote. I say, yo, remember the days when we and Bailey, people can go back and watch an interview there. When the interview say, yo, Jeffers, you know, so a long time we love football for a Bailey and the whole area come up a KC. Him end up get kicked and go a case and come a Excelsior, Coyote. Bailey end up leave, threw him back and forth from overseas. Him end up leave. Bailey go to Jamaica College too, The last high school Bailey go to Jamaica College, Yeah, and Bailey usual go and look up thing with name. Maths Unlimited, one of them places where Craig usual coach. What they look up private school in here, man. Usual coach, I don't know if Max Unlimited, but Craig usual coach, one of them look up private school. Bailey usual go to school too. So, remember that interview there. So everything is coming around. Everything.
I'm telling you, sir, when I tell you, say, I see what the amount of work. Well, look here. When him tell you, say, it's just a little scrimmage or whatever, look here. They would be doing this and kicking the ball, controlling, pass, for hours. So I'm not asking him, just him take them up and go play and go home, Him have them for hours and him feed them. And look here, when I say them come on my land in Havendale, if you know those in Havendale, them big, huge, right? So I had two goals there. And he used to come down there and beg me and say, boy, you them there, I have a big mango tree. And he would come and he say, boy, they come get some mango for eat. I'm going to slow them, make them play. You understand? So it's something where at that time I was at medieval. mostly looking at them in that because they're still very young, right? But we can tell you, I see what the type of work we must do with them. Not no little bit of work. So if you look at the guys, you know, trust me, this guy did a whole heap of work. But as I say, he's not one of those people that want to hold for hype. But I can tell you, get an interview with him, man. It's eye-opening.
Yeah, but my thing, you know, Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live and here.
Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
Good evening. Alright, first Madam I just and some access to
yeah, go adjust it.
First question I ask some access. Does that matter? So why you not bring this now? Is it? Why I bring this to the forefront now?
I didn't hear you.
That's why everybody has to bring this to the forefront now.
No, it's not bringing it to the forefront now. It has always been said. It's not new. It has, hold on, look here. It's always been said. It's not to the forefront now. It's just that those who know about it always mention it.
Alright, it's a matter. In the beginning, is it?
Yeah.
Before you want to come across, somebody else they have other part of the night and everything. Is it? There was just Mr. Butler, I try. We are really in a position we're in right now. Yeah? You never know about
Carla, listen again. Listen, nobody is taking nothing away from Craig Butler.
I'm not trying to take anything from Craig Butler.
I think what the people them are saying, I think what the people them are saying, him should have get some credit. Any man who do something, him should have get some credit, brother. If Bailey might have said that to him, as what Bobby said, that means him, if she has said that him can reach again, that means him do something very important with Bailey, right?
In play a part, yes, but the same thing I mean,
yeah, but
people
credit,
understand.
Brother Carla, are the credit people are saying.
Yeah,
go ahead, Carla. Go ahead.
Thing, one of us understand. Nobody no entitled to it, brother. You see it? Nobody no entitled to it. You can give a money world. Yeah? And it turn around, and when he rich, he no remember you. You see it? Nobody is entitled to you. Does that matter? We are moved like Mr. Butler entitled. The man is entitled to do nothing. You see it?
But Carla,
yeah,
Carla, hold on. You don't think the man said him bring Bailey, him make him know Bailey. You don't think him forget no credit for that?
Me not say no forget no credit, you know. You see it? But the thing I still say, no one is entitled to you. You see it? You bring him to me, yes. Is that matter? You could have come to me and you make it to which party make it. You see it? You could have come see me and it never blossom in a way to blossom in a same way. You see it? You still put in a part of work. Is that matter? Me pay about. Yes.
Let me just say one quick thing. Siobhan Marsh, Kevin Atkinson, Leon Bailey, the three of them, this is the man that bring, and they went through, well, two of them, you can say were with Craig. Siobhan Marsh did not follow the route with Craig. And he is also, look here, the base, I'm telling you, this man set the base for those guys. Now ask you on that.
You set the base, yes. But, Siobhan Marsh come from the same camp. Why only not the same thing with Siobhan Marsh?
No, hold on. Siobhan didn't go the way with Phoenix though. But Siobhan is also the level him get to go to. Look here, remember, you know, Siobhan Marsh was once the darling of Winfred Schaefer when he came here, you know. Right? He was the top player. He went to Norway and play overseas and thing. Siobhan Marsh has been a talent also. So you have to look at it that.
So why not say Siobhan Marsh? Siobhan Marsh. Siobhan Marsh, same thing. Give credit.
A while ago. You know that Siobhan Marsh, don't forget. I can tell you that if you listen to interviews, Him give props to him. I know where him carrying from also. Look here. What you have to understand, you know? The man tell him not looking nothing, you know. Him don't want nothing. All him just want to know that don't make it look like there was nobody else. And other people out there in the football world saw what was going on. He might not explain all it as you might say. It's not just scrimmage. He was just like Holland. Try remember what Bailey mother said. She want him to take him and coach him. He was coaching them. Try remember. She never just say want because scrimmage competition. She want him to coach him.
Sir, Max, listen to me now. Listen to me. I want to players they do, don't it?
All the players what?
All the players they do, don't it?
Hold on, go again.
Yes, sir. May I say all the players they do, don't it? All the younger players they care.
Yeah.
A player left from out a year and coming in my hand. A transfer run. Basically, he left out a year and coming in my hand. You see it? Are you responsible for him again?
No, if I'm responsible for what?
Carla, I'm thinking I'm fine, Carla. I'm going to run with you, Carla.
Hold on, look here. Let me tell you something. Hold on. If a player, hold on. If a player has a foundation at one place somewhere else, you have to give props to where he came from. Somebody set a foundation somewhere else. Hold on, let me get technical. Ryan, let me get technical with him here. One of the things that FIFA has that they make sure you recognize is that you recognize the people who help to develop players. That's why you have certain things like a solidarity fund. They recognize people, all the people that play a part in developing players. And FIFA makes sure that they get a certain amount of compensation. So if I have a player for a certain period, let me just make it simple. Terry McGee, when Terry McGee was transferred, which club got compensation, by the way, Carla? Really? So what about Cavalier and Santos?
No one of them get compensation.
Did they get compensated?
Between that, there's a difference between that and this situation. There was a contract there that stated that you have to get this and this because
there's no contract. And here, McGee was an amateur player. There was no contract. And let me tell you exactly. I'm not guessing on this. Terry McGee was an amateur player. All that happened was that he got an ITC clearance. But because he was going to a club in Belgium, all the clubs that he played a part in his development were given solidarity, were given money, compensated for it. And I can tell you, the lump sum, a big sum went to Santos, another sum went to Aberview, and a sum went to Cavalier. So I'm telling you, I'm not guessing on this now. Okay? And I can tell you, it was quite substantial. Just like in the case of Tariq Zimenez. Which club was he transferred from, by the way? I just want to call her.
Get Mount Pleasant, Aberview get money. Mount Pleasant,
got them almost all the money because all that could be given was solidarity compensation for development. This youth was at Harborview from 12. So the couple little months that he was there at Mount Pleasant, nothing significant that they would have gotten. Everything was in Harborview. Because they recognize the people who developed him, who played a part. So, okay. So you can't say because somebody leave from A to B, you must recognize where he's coming from. FIFA recognizes it.
Recognize it. Like the thing I said before, nobody is entitled to you in the situation there.
Well, the good thing is, FIFA don't look at it that way. FIFA don't look at it that way. FIFA don't recognize that.
I've got to roll it for me. I take a next caller. Big up yourself, caller.
Big up yourself, Ryan. That's it.
Boy, your story of honestness right leader. You ever drop some bump on the show, brother? You stir up hands. Well, leader, the easy at all. People, make sure you like the video. You know? All right. Let's take them call that people. I think him should get some work on that. I'm not say give him money. If you give him money, that's fine. But at least say him out and about that. What you call it? Just I say, you know what I mean? Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Just finished making some stuff.
Carla, live on here. Good evening.
Hey, Ryan. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let me just quickly add something. Well, not add something, but we need to come forward and say one problem with Craig. I mean, it's obvious me to have some problem with Craig or vice versa. Right? So, I think leaders need to come forward and show him. I'm show him already. Right? And all the man come on the program and make things clear. Leaders still I try to add more to it. So it's obvious. Something I go on this one. Next thing. I want to know what kind of coaching, how much coaching you can do to somebody at 2-year-old? Like seriously.
Nobody never said 2.
Nobody never said 2, Carl.
That's saying I'm having fun.
Yeah. Unseen said that, Carl. And as everybody get mixed up. Unseen said when I'm in a 6th grade, Leon Bailey a training Phoenix when I'm in a 2 grade.
No. Even the guy, the same man said, him have Leon Bailey from was about 2.
No, he never said 2.
He never said that. He never said
2. Him said up to 8.5 near 9 from about 6. 5, 6 going up to that. He never said that.
I think him said 6'8".
Up to there about 2 years.
Okay. My bad. I stand corrected. But remember, and furthermore, also Ryan, when Craig Butler said he's the only one coach Liam Bailey, I mean, I don't think him far off in where I said. I mean, if we want to get technical and get down to the granular with it, even not Phoenix, other people coach, guest coach come in sometime, other people coach them.
Carla,
I'm sure if you get technical with it. No. Hold on, Ryan. Let's hear me. I am not saying Leon and them should not give him some props or recognize him for his contribution. That's a fair point. You know what I'm saying? But remember how you got to this. How you guys got on this. Somebody was making a point about something. I think Unseen was making a point about something that Leon Bailey said, and leader chip in and say him can't take Leon Bailey word, right? Because in here Leon Bailey say a whole heap of things that is not true.
Some things I never say whole heap.
All right. If you want to get granular like that, fine. This one I say it doesn't make no sense. And this is just semantics to me when I argue over. Because a lot of these things I'm not talk about. Leon Bailey said them.
So
the only thing I've never heard about this coach before.
Yeah, but Carl, you must carry just like how me remember all the good things that Butler do for me. And if when Bailey da gang and Leon Bailey mother, according to Bobby, see him in the community a jerk chicken. Come like a lot of people up a customer piece of jerk chicken and chicken back. So so the man have say, so she see him and say, yo, Leon I got gang in you got rich now.
No, Leverkusen just in
Leverkusen. So that means say she said that to him, that means say I'm sure I get some
she remember, you know.
She know him
first. She had gone and she actually gone back because he was coaching the kids. So it's not no if and but. People knew what was happening. You understand? And she mentioned it. So that is why she said that. But as soon as the real thing comes in, it's a different thing.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. And I'm saying perhaps Leon Bailey need to recognize whether it's monetary or just picking up something. I mean, it argues well. But what I'm saying, if you really want to get granular and get technical and go down into the weeds, I am sure other people coach Leon Bailey too.
No. Between Green and let me tell you.
One on have each other.
Green, Butler, and I think when he went to Genk, that would basically be it, Until he was transferred, that would basically be it. I can't tell you that much.
There are other people who go to Phoenix sometimes. When you there Phoenix, other people come in and train coaching sometime.
No.
The man now get granular and a call out every single coach we ever come across.
Well, I don't call it. You see, when me there Phoenix, when me go Phoenix, a Craig alone run the session. Craig not big yet, forget too much help at the time when me did it. Him alone.
Even though most time him just get some of the younger youths that him had as players before. Craig,
Then just the other day me hear whispers of Walter Boy training in Phoenix.
No, no, Carla.
But that whisper said the other day.
Whisper father said.
No, that whisper father tell the other day when in that Phoenix Walter Boy training. How Walter Boy bring home in care.
Yeah, Carla, but we have say at that time when me a play, I was Craig alone.
Yeah, but what me I say, other people as far as a know, go in and out and give them 2 cents and leave, like guest coach come in. What I'm saying, if somebody go and get, because I'm sure if you really get granular like that, and to try to remember every single person where they tell you hello and every person where they turn your ball, I mean, it don't necessarily work, so.
I agree with you about Carla. We're going to run it there and catch up and take a next Carla. All right? Big up yourself, Carla.
Man, blessings.
Blessing. People.
But hold on, quickly. Quickly. That's one quick point. Leader needs to tell me one problem with Craig Butler.
Yeah, that's right? Obviously, Carla. Me know the two of them. Two of them have a problem. Now,
yeah.
If Butler, watch this now. If Butler, if like us leader there, so Butler now come on. Is it? Leader with a thing in the comment.
Yeah.
So,
no,
Butler now go up and
me listen all a while. I'm respect him opinion, leader. I'm respect him opinion, but it's
Carla, you go, we not hear you. I call in and say, Carla, you call back. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, Carla, good evening.
Yeah, blessed. Leader still there?
Yeah, man.
Leader, you know, say you're bad man, leader. You're bad man, leader. I'm your bad man, leader, you're bad man. If I want your friend, then you do the task, man. Leader, bad man. That's why Jamaica will never get a man. Fight against one another so much, man.
No, I don't understand that statement.
You say if I want your corruption friend them, you say if I want your corruption friend them, you do the task. Leader, you know you don't know me.
Hold on, talk out.
Sometimes every day, man.
What are they make him different when you say to him?
Explain exactly what you say.
Well, I have to do the explanation, man. You have to stop things, man.
Leader, enough respect. Leader, man, corruption. Leader, you right now, no matter what you say, this way you do a while ago.
Ryan, it's
brother,
like you say, a long time we don't come on the show, eh?
Brother,
so we nice it up tonight, man.
Brother, no matter what you say, no matter what you and JT Taylor say, we're not going to get dirt, brother, because we're against Craig Butler.
But we're not against Craig Butler at all. So, you know, you understand?
Welcome to the show. Take your leader. Leader.
You come here, leader. All right, you come on Elite Sport TV and nice it up. 200 and almost 50 people on the program. That's the only thing you do tonight. Good. But apart from that, you're a bad man, leader. You're a bad man.
Club was like the Michael Jordan development.
Are you just
a baller?
Carla, no do that. Carla, no do that. Don't nobody mix Jordan names.
What do you mean?
No, Carla.
The man is Michael Jordan development.
Carla, you're wrong.
Footballers
You're wrong.
in Jamaica.
For the last 5 years, who could get out of Jamaica?
For the last, how long is Messi career? Hold on, Ryan, hold on.
For the last 5 years, tell me the last player.
For the past 30, hold on. For the past 30 years, how many other Messi we have?
Watch out. You the man a shift the goal. Me ask you a question.
No, you answer. For the past 30 years,
who else Butler get out of Jamaica different from Leon Bailey? Nobody mix Jordan. Nobody mix Jordan name with that, brother. Come on, bro. Put some respect for the Jordan name, brother.
Another player, and he will get another player. But he's already
get the player, but you say, remember where you just a call, you call Jordan, brother. Prefer you say, what I'm going to call that, me try to correct you,
it doesn't matter. We don't give us nobody more.
We are talking about leader. How we think?
Leader, a bad man. Leader, let me tell you this.
Carla, big up yourself, Carla. Big up yourself, Carla.
You can't even carry
Carla, big up yourself, Carla. Big up, Carla. People, when you can banter and say the man, bias and bad mind, but yeah, you can say that, but no stick on that for the whole entire show. Come on, man, people, man. Leader, how are you tonight, brother?
Leader, sir, for like answers. Come on, look here. And as I say, you say something that is true. Look here, we have to give Craig Butler and props. Leon Bailey, big talent. He carried him from another level. Somebody else, and he carried him to another level. But who else is there? We see Whisper coming up now. He might be the next big one. But
Carla, mute your background, Carla.
You know, we have to give him props.
Yeah,
but it's not like there are a lot of dozens of players out there.
Yeah. Carla, go ahead, Carla. Boy, leader, you make. Go ahead, Carla.
I'm not gonna say a bad mind, my leader. I would never say a bad mind. I think you have a point, but you see, me personally, I don't think Bobby forget no recognition. If them don't want to give him the recognition, them not give him the recognition. Because as well, a previous caller said, a lot of ballers, you have persons who start out with them development, but they move on to better persons who actually push them career to the level where them actually want to go. Because if you look on it this way, every player who make it at the professional level, at some point in them life, if I have a primary school, kindergarten school, or somewhere down there, them have a coach. I ain't hear them talk about them coach, eh?
Me and Manny talk about him coach when him just about out though.
Manny, but Manny is not one person.
Me a lot of people in a Jamaica, bro. Me do interview people. When me I tell you no, all right, take overseas out time. But me the story almost all of the top player them from Jamaica. Livy Gardner, Fuller, me not go call the Marlon King. But even Marlon King give even Marlon King, well I the caller man, cause we have to be fair, no caller. We have to be fair.
Yeah.
Marlon King, the man say, one man from the community in Birmingham will take him every day. He mean just take him every day and throw the ball, service in the ball, tell him when to move and all of them things there. And him give him credit. Fuller, the coach from Tivoli Garden who played the first part in him role, the man buy him a car. Coach, when name was Coach Tivoli Garden and him dead there now.
Chris.
Shaman Nicholson, hold on a caller. Shaman Nicholson, auntie. Name, what's your name again? Milo. We buy him first boots and Milo and him sister was serve the ball to him and help him. Him give them credit. All right, say. No give no man, but don't like say the man. Remember say the man have people have feelings to you know. Just like how we have said about like the people are fighting. Brother, me I go tell under the truth, brother. Whether I want to like it or not. The man supposed to get some credit. Me not talk about no money. Me no big about no money. But at least show a little respect, brother.
Me get what you
Even
say,
if you're the man
I'm
and a friend and you're the
100%.
man not deal. But still, me
Me
interview
100.
many player them talk about them thing. Wild card.
Right. I understand you 100%, but what I'm saying, if them no want to give him no credit, them don't have to. Because if you even look on it like this, no. Him say him have him from him at 2 to 8. It wasn't any established coaching. It was just, as him say, it was just a corner league thing. Them just come. It's just, for example, you know, you go, you talk to people been playing football. You know, you go to the different clubs them and Waterhouse and yeah, they always see some little youth on the field a kickball and everything. They all behind the goal post. When half time them run, when games are played, them run down the ball and all them thing there. Part of them development that you know.
Carla, let me just cut you a minute. Let me tell you what I saw. This is what I saw, right? It's not one ball. He would go around and he would even come by me to give him balls. He would have a number of balls, right? And he would have them and him show them the basics, the control, pass, all of those basic things. You understand? And him take it to another level. They did this. It's not just like them. Him pick them up and carry them on the scrimmage alone, you know. He had them for like half of the day sometime, for hours and hours. When him had time for season up him chicken, them in a room, an unfinished room on top of him house. And them had the ball and the ball just, and him doing them, they're just kicking it, you know. Him giving them instructions on how to kick. You understand? And use it. So you forget, I'm telling you what I saw. And by the way, you have videos too. Right? Come and tell him someone's going to convert some of the videos and find. I'm not asking you on this. I'm telling you what I saw. I am no say. He might say, well, okay, at that age, you didn't have it like now where if you have a young kid like that, you have a whole heap of little tournaments. There were none. The only thing you can do is when you play corner league with the big man them, you know, that's how it would go. And by the way, that's what used to happen too. And you used to play corner league in the era when they used to have and the big man them play. And Bobby would come out with them little guys them and they're playing those little leagues them. But he actually showed them the basics. And as I said, one thing that make you know it's not just a corner league. The guy's mom said he went to him and begged him to take him, to teach him. You understand? You have to look at that, you know.
All right, Carla. I'll take some more, Carla. Hold on.
All right, so my period I said 2 years, 6 to 8 years is not much to talk about. But I think is so basically this is my thing. If he never get the development from Bobby from 6 to 8, so you're saying he would have reached the stage at these.
Hold on. Carla, let me just give you an idea what we're talking about. And you tell me what you think. Right? And this is hold on. Now listen now, Carla. We're talking about 5 to 6, almost 7 days a week. Right? These guys will be training for like 4 hours or more at least. And you're doing this for 2 years. And you don't think that going to make a difference to some other kids that just, and when I say at least 4 hours, is at least, because I know he would come at my house and then I'm learn from whatever time till whatever, and all them do is eat some mango and that's it. But and him showing them to, you know, him showing them over to trap the ball with them.
I'll get an interview. I'll get an interview of you.
Things, you know, we're not guessing.
Carla, I'm going to run for now. Yeah.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Yeah. All right. Big up to all of the people in the comments. People, like the video, no, man, people. I'll get 200 likes on the video, no, man. Like the video, people, man. Oh, shh. Tennessee, I'm going to call you back. Don't worry yourself. I'm Balakar. I call you back to come and see you guys a call. What if I call? Carla. Go ahead, Carla. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Yes. All of these guys that are calling, they should go and read a coaching book by Johan Cruyff. He tells you that you don't coach kids. You play with them. That book tells you don't coach kids.
Yeah.
That's how they develop when you play with them. So the man must get some credit.
Yes, and forget some credit.
Of course.
Alright.
He's the first coach in there.
Okay.
Everyone that's starting an academy should get that coaching book and read by Ian Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the first teacher.
What the book name?
It's a coaching course by Ian Christ.
Alright.
You know Ian Christ, yeah.
Yeah, big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, you know. So the man must say, what kind of credit you want, Carla? The bands, you have some digital flow over there, or Claro, you want to buy film. Tennessee, big up yourself. Tennessee, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Ryan, what going?
Me there, you know, the night, man, boy, leader, man. Like me go call leader every night.
No, but you are going. Me man a burn out leader. And I call leader bad minded. But me I tell leader say, just look over them people because some of them people are baby brainwash. Because if Butler come for your program and Butler tell lie, and me call him out, they must say shit, they must say me bad minded because they come like Butler God. But what me have to say Ryan? So you have to tell me now, say, if me have my son, and me have been running back here at kickball, and then me introduce him to a coach, me never get no credit fee. So if me never have been running back here at kickball, how will I know say he can play ball?
Yeah.
Eh? So why him man talk, and them are going like the man should get no credit. Nobody never say to get all that credit, but the man deserve some credit. Me not talk about money or whatsoever. But the man deserve some credit, brother.
Did you say? Flow.
Me don't know which one of them, maybe digital. But what me say? Some of them people there, if they see about that in a donkey, and give them to eat, and tell them to beef, they must have beef. Because I don't know why they call him a bad man. Come in see man to know. The man say man is youth first coach. The man used to coach him youth in before Butler. And he introduced the youth to Butler. So what's wrong with that? See? And the one thing we want to say.
Yeah.
When Butler they on the program I tell lie, why some of them same people here, when they come and say that I tell you that they're bad man, why some of them not call him out?
Like how them call out leader.
Like how them call out leader. So that means them people are serious. See? Most of them people here, we don't know about the brainwash them or what. But anybody will say anything about Butler, you want them fair and start say, oh, people bad mind and people this and people that. Me not say leader do nothing wrong. See? Leader bring the man saying Coach Bailey. Me not see nothing wrong with that. Me not see no bad mind at that.
Yeah.
See?
Him forget some credit still. Me not lie still. Me not lie. Him forget some credit, brother. Because if him mother, if Bailey mother go as far and say, yo, we are gonna reach again in. Boy, me tell you, brother. I know me have Ryan.
Tell us,
yeah, go ahead.
Ryan, let me tell you, man. Brother, me don't know where about that, but some of them people, me don't know. See?
A loyal fan base, you know. You know what your cartel say? In your cartel say, him fans him a sheep.
A sheep, them man.
Cartel say for an interview. The people them a sheep, him fans them a sheep, brother. Him lead them.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Yeah, man.
Just like how the pastor the other day say, the man must be sick and him pop out the thing them and say, yo, him a go bring him back in Billy.
But nobody take them people seriously. None of them people are fan boys. They can't follow them. But what we have to say, Ryan, just like how them call out leaders tonight, me want to see when a man come with them out full of life, me want to see them people them turn around and call him out. Then, yeah. Everybody bad mind if they talk to truth. Why are the while when that man talk to truth, them bad mind? That means to say they cannot say nothing. See? Me see nothing wrong with what leader say, or what leader do. See? All me say, when Butler come and tell him lies, I hope they can
hold him up to a standard as well. Big up yourself, brother. I'm there going.
Yeah, man. Big up for your super chat. Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Yeah. People, listen. People, when you know me, people. Once we get the people them for talk, we are about the righteousness and the truth, and the truth must reveal, You understand? Yeah. Facts. We are talking about. So, people, just sit back and hold back and grab your favorite beverage, Betchin. Like up the stream, people. We want to get the video to change your likes, people. Like up the video. We have changed it on 90 in the building. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, big up. Ryan, let me ask a question, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever see a
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, him deserve some credit, man, Ryan. But why leader never put that up like at the top of the ear? Why
leader ever say it, man?
To give him credit? Why Butler have to be the person to give him? Want the rest of people in the community? Give the rest of the community leaders, they make the cheap people, the cheap people now tell you that no, Ryan. So the only thing on the leader now, the farmer committee, give the man him credit. Don't use Butler scapegoat that him never get him credit. What kind of foolish that?
So I saying it depend, but the man bring the player go give Butler. Him say
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Me I say if he was so instrumental in the kid's life, why there is more people about him?
No man, people talk about it, Carla.
Everybody in the area knows.
Everybody knows. They talk about it.
No, Carla, just listen up. I said different from him, two person in I. So when I places in a football talk about this.
So them are hypocrite. But different. Them are hypocrite. Them don't want to shine. Them don't want to give you shine.
Carla, because them don't want. Carla, some of the man them not gonna say nothing because them people are gonna think them they're against Craig. But people in the community have been saying
no. Not frame it the wrong way. We not say. So I want upon people about people.
Carla, people in the community know, Carla. That may I try to tell the people in the community know.
So why don't you shed? So alright, so why they not shed more light on it then?
Yeah, but at the first time the man get a time, the man come on the best show on YouTube for give the people them. So him shed a light can get a chance.
Know this brother.
But me get
him know this brother.
Carla,
not looking anything from nobody,
Me get the man number. Me can me get all the man number and me because the other day me and Butler and the thing. Me say me don't want to feel like say.
They must organize a special report, man. The videographer or somebody go down there go capture the thing and let him
right.
And then interview.
We're gonna do that. Leader, you can do that for me.
Yeah, man. Look here. You know what I'm going to do?
Go through this.
Have some tapes.
You have some tape. You're sure about that, leader?
With same Leon Bailey. We're going to bust them out. Can him ask me to convert them? Him ask me. Him have tapes of them from they were that young too. So I can tell you that. So it's not new.
And get the people.
Hold on. If you understand the personality at him have, him not looking anything. His son is a big star. I never even mentioned that in the whole thing. You understand? Him is a very humble youth.
You get credit.
You understand?
Look credit.
Him not looking any credit.
So where am I looking?
Hold on. I brought it up. Hold on. I brought him on the show because all along it has been there and people know about it and people keep doubting it. So I said, hold on. Let me bring him in and make you hear exactly how it goes. You understand? He's not looking at anything. That's how he is, you know. It's a humble youth. Look here, he has his job at a prep school, coaching. And he's people that know him, he's a very good coach.
Carla, big up yourself, Carla. Carla, big up yourself, Carla. We'll take our next Carla. Big up yourself, Carla. Carla, good evening.
Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, sorry about
Master, in?
Yeah.
You ever see a primary school claim credit for the success of a student leaving high school?
Repeat that again. Call on the call per WhatsApp call. Call per WhatsApp. People call record the call. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever see a primary school claim credit for the success of a past student who who excel in a high school?
Yeah, enough time. Especially on TV. So this part will come to email academy, the school and thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they made mention them not come and claim credit.
No, them them claim credit because them are a big player too.
What? Come on. Ryan.
Huh?
This girl here that used to go Vaz Prep. I can't remember her name. She's Jamaican and she run for USA. Big runner. She never forget to give Vaz Prep. That gave her what's her name? Big runner for America, man. And she's Jamaican. And she always remember Vaz Prep. That gave her that foundation. The name slipping me now. Carly is supposed to know who we're talking.
It's a big star.
Yeah, man. She never forget Vaz Prep. Every time she mention it.
Brother, the Virgin said him kind of happy. So yo, Craig did what he did. You know, with Leon and make him reach. And then after that, I say yo, him go Phoenix and whatever, and Craig go like him alone or this and that and way, so make him go and so he should go. Alright. But anyway, as I say still, why all of this for now though?
Big up yourself, Carla. The man say I give the man say I give you exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm bringing up this. That's not an exclusive, brother. I mix up that.
No, the man say I give you exclusive, so him hear it. Remember, Carla, you know. Okay, Carla, don't forget the point of the show, you know. The show is
the show is about Whisper.
We give everybody opportunity for come
the show was about Whisper going to England and then it become
the whole Carla, hold on, man. Carla, you know the topic them out about?
Yeah, man, listen to the show from start.
Yeah, what all are the topic them?
I thought we were leading up to leader. It was about Whisper when
Carla. You know watch a show from the start, brother. You know watch a show from the start.
No, I watch it from the start, man.
So tell me the topic them all go through then, nah? If you watch it from the start.
No, I don't remember everything.
Carla, big up yourself.
No, I watch it when a Tennessee Carla asks about Whisper and he tell himself to go watch him. He say I watch must earn it much or whatever.
You just start watch this, man. Big up yourself, man. Look a bit.
No, from this one, but
yeah, big up.
Yeah, man, leader mix up, man. Come on for the show, leader, buckle and fling. So much of the show.
Right. Carla, Danny Jet. Good evening, Danny Jet. Let's
Bless up.
Danny Jet, your man always come and set the show on a good pace. So now hear where you bring to it. Cause I know he's a balanced person. So let me hear what you say.
No, I wonder how this program turning a Craig tonight, I agree. Where is it? Craig, I make money run on YouTube. What? Yeah. No, whisper I talk about. I know Craig, but I'm on never love Craig more time. Craig, I'll come charge on it, tax on it, no. You're a man. One question. You have a son. He's 16, right? All right. You know the high guys in the community. You always pass and hear them. Right?
Yeah.
You know, so not too much in them. Till all of a sudden, you see like him and them apart. No, you have to say something to him. And then I say, boy, you know, say, me I try change them. And you go say, but in a year, man, you have to change them. You know, say, them more if you change him, so watch now. You know, go to rush your son, you know, but you have prepare go on. You understand me? You see, JFF needs some beat, now that me I tell you. Them time I will create book like JFF, you have beat, brother. You top beat them, brother.
Craig,
you have to beat them for now. You know what I say? Alright. Listen, man, we're in a good company, come join man, we're in a bad company, and that me I tell you. Most time, don't have to watch the good company, you have to watch a good man. No, that you gone in a bad company. You can't just jump and say, boy, no, man, the good, me I say with them. I watch me, I watch, you know.
Hold on, Danny Jet, I think you missed the first part of the show, because you see, where I realize, say, you know what the JPL in it, you know, say, and I go play it, I go play it before me end the life, because people need to hear this. You know, say, a lot of changes making behind the scene. Some man I get pushed out and I be a problem I go on. In the JFF right now, where the man don't go in there.
Me don't know about behind the scenes when I deal with what me are seeing now. Right now, the biggest problem.
The biggest problem we have are the money when they behind the scene and make be a problem.
One man.
He's the man who himself, Patty Shop.
Alright, hear this now. We have a team name. The Women's League. Right?
Yeah.
Well, the man them I give one on this side. Alright, remember I said the woman them qualify for World Cup now, you know. Back to back. So coming like with best gamble right now, it's from the woman them, don't?
Naturally.
We sure the woman them more anybody else right now. Cause back to back. No, brother, we have a league down here. The man them I give one of the woman side them 750,000 for the whole season. And I tell the woman them say, we go look sponsor. No, man football can hardly get sponsor in a Jamaica, brother. This a chung. They're on the radio. I tell the man them to go look sponsor. Oh, you mean, now you're Mr. Chung where you love, but you're so good. I want Chung.
Dennis Chung. So what I know, so which station in the media pan? Which station that?
TVJ in a night,
in a night, so
no,
yeah.
You know what I say now? And you'd have a coach pan it, a coach on our side. The man say right now, he might be a scale down in thing, cause the money when he work it out for the time, not even, it can't make them get 4 BRE training.
Alright, we're gonna put some attention.
Want some money on the board, brother. Want to hold it for money where you tell me say JFF I get. Want some competition, some program. Yes, and that was between me say JFF good. Me know I hear nothing what going behind the scene, brother. Me not see that. When me say I when the under 15, under 20, the woman something them I go good at. That means it. Me no business about where them are to start out themselves. Mr. Chung as a good man coming like him gone in a gang, a bad man, and them are go corrupt him more him to come out good. And that me I tell you I go on to me.
Carla.
You get me?
Yeah.
Quicker to corrupt him than him to change them. That's why I ask you if you have a son.
That's why I bring so much of them good people around there for build the core, for build the team. You know realize?
Alright. You know what I tell you again.
I'm glad we talk to me about that.
Well, I know. By your program already, you know.
Well, I know.
One time when you talk about wait, you know. One time when you talk about woman football, and him say like the woman them like them can do get little thing and do enough. Them can't do get a little money and do enough. What woman have to do? Oh, now you see them where them spend money like man.
But somebody say in the comment section, Speed say the woman them don't need much.
Yes, exactly. Cause for your program, cause my woman did a cuss him and him kind of shuffle up. So me remember it.
All right.
Them need much, brother.
But
them need much. Them higher to get sponsored than the man them. Them need much. I mean, me not say JFF good thing to see some program roll out, brother. No face can't frighten me at Jamaica. You see what money gone, you think that some liquor man a white collar man. Yeah, I know we do. A big man up at top where everything say straight. So me not try on till this program and roll out. You know the bad we corrupt the good quicker than the good we change the bad.
Alright, so the woman thing now is normally when you eat pan Jamaica, me da normally get it tomorrow. So when they prepare for my show tomorrow, we are gonna get into it because JFF can't tell you say them they get money. They get big money from FIFA for the girls program. So tomorrow that's gonna be a woman
brother. If they can't train, them have to get stipend now. You can't them have to get bus fare and thing, you know. You get me? I know pro league, but them have to get a stipend, you see me?
Yeah.
Work out into a dimension, brother. You can't have mind and say, woman can't use liquor and do. Right now, once brother, you have to go listen it. Listen to sports news. Try find it somewhere and listen it.
Yeah, I'm going to listen it tomorrow. Tomorrow it will come out 12 o'clock.
Me, I wait for program for roll out. Me not see no changes yet. Don't see new face and me not see no program.
So based on way TikTok say it's supposed to be easy for woman get sponsor. Cause a lot of the Jamaican women are the head of company in Jamaica. You know see it?
But the man themselves is not a lack of trying. Not a lack of trying.
I don't think that's the main goal for JFF. They need to put more because they might get money from FIFA for build up the females football. So
brother, and the woman them qualify, the woman them get money, boom in I-team. We not see no man make no money going I-team, boom. When we see the woman them make money I-team, boom, spend back some on them. Don't make the woman them a cry for bus fare, brother. Anyway, work on it.
Yeah, no man, tomorrow different. Tomorrow, you know, tomorrow I'll get into it, man. Tomorrow different.
Yeah, man, I beat them to get it, brother. More and them make me comfortable, but them nah make me comfortable, brother. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Danny J, big up, man. We'll definitely touch on it, man. Yeah, man, I need to see the females them start to comment more, you see me? Yeah, man, big up to all the females.
Topic with Craig and them, you know. Between me and you, who really put this man at some credit?
You think so?
I'm not Craig, you know. I'm not Craig. I would have the player to do that, but I want time speech or go visit him and give him a thing. Yeah. I play a part. I have to do with Craig. Alright, sir?
Yeah.
Only way to have something to do unless Craig I call him one side and I say, no do nothing for him.
But Carla, you don't think Craig should have give him because him give Craig the player?
Craig the player?
Him say him introduce Leon Bailey team, you know. So Bobby say him introduce him bring Leon Bailey could get Craig Butler.
So alright, so them no care no value, brother. The man will fan down Craig when the man go party and say, carry whisper with you. How much Craig for game?
When you whisper talk about him, cause when you Richie talk about whisper cousin a lot. So when you
well, yeah, this now. Right now, so that night if I player want do something, he must know. If the player want talk, he will talk. If the player no want talk, he must know why he no want talk.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
That and nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Look here, you know somebody named Sanya Richards Ross?
Sanya Richards, run.
Yeah, you know every time. It's never always. Every time she come to Jamaica, she makes sure she go buy Vans spread, which she leave when she was, I think, 9 years old. And she said that set the foundation for her. She never forget Vans spread. If you Google it and just put Vans spread beside her name. and you will see how many times she give accolades to Bars Prep for her development. Yeah.
Now, I gotta tell you something. As somebody when we know personally,
okay,
to be a guy, see him bad. I hear him, I gotta tell you that she, you know, the runner, you know, do that, you know. That's why I tell you, say it up to the player. Yeah. The player. Nothing to do with Craig, it up to the player. Just like how the runner get up and do that. But it's up to the player, brethren, to give credit when one to give credit, and who will not give credit, he must know why no one give them no credit. You get me? Yeah, what me think so?
Yeah, that's a real talk, yeah, me, Danny Jet.
Alright, bless up.
Yeah, big up.
Now go and listen. See?
Yeah, man, big up to wifey, man. Big up to wifey.
Alright, see there, man.
Yeah, man, bless up, yeah, princess. Yeah, man.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man, enough respect, man. Thanks for being a regular listener to the show, you know what I mean? Appreciate all
No problem. Listen, man, ball out for the people that put something on the board, man. I can't understand how so much people are like the video.
Me I tell
320 people are gone. I think it's unreasonable. I don't know why the people them are hide out. You know, ball out, so you're the best thing, sliced bread. And they mean with a little like. Just to push a little button and say like. That's not right.
People,
some hypocrite in that chat. And have a good night and take care.
Yeah, man, enough respect, man. People hear that.
Yeah, man.
We like the show, people, man. We like the show, people. Too bad for we have over 400 of you guys in the chat. Nearly 500 people are not even 300 likes. Come on, people. So people have 6 more minutes to wrap up because I got my bed, people. I got my bed. 6 more minutes. Leader. Boy, leader. Boy, may I tell you, Mr. Leader, may I tell you.
Well, yeah, you beg me for come on the show.
Yeah.
A long time to come on one of them late show, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but so leader. So they are under 17 now. So you say they are qualified.
Okay, let me tell you, under 17, let me just quick tell you that they have stepped up the preparation. Each week they're going to be playing at least 1 or 2 Premier League teams. They played one last week. They're going to be playing another one tomorrow. Right? And as I say, by next week, I think the 1st of February, they're going to name the final 20. The final 20 going to be named that time. Right? So we can look forward for that. There are 27 players in camp. There are 2 players that they hope to carry on in Lumsden and Zach Lovelace, that they hopefully will get their documents to be added to the team for the first. I know Carome Lumsden personally, they were at the status of about the RGD status, so hopefully they should be able to push it over the line by this week.
Yeah.
If you give me a call later this week, I can probably give you an exclusive on that too.
Yeah, man, definitely. MPEC TV, I say, how good is the squad?
The squad? Well, look here. I keep telling people, you know, that one of the differences with this squad is that they have a lot of experience in there. You have guys from Phoenix, you have guys from Cavaliers, you have guys from the Kingston Academy that has toured. So they have a lot of experienced players there, right? A lot of players. Plus they have at least 3 starting Premier League players in the squad, which they have never had before. So that's good. And they have a number of guys who were on the fringes of the USA team that are there in the squad. And we have never had so many of these. Normally it's some friends of some old KCR, JCR, Wolmer's boys who get in there. We have now seen where they start to go for certain big names. So I expect they're going to do well. I don't know if the 1 month preparation together going to make a difference. It should. It should, because, you know, you've seen certain things, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. People, we're going to take one more call and then we'll close off. So, is it JT Taylor? Solid. Is you this? Because sometimes you can change. I must you this because you make them logo there, brother. Can know you solid. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Evening, Ryan. Stop
Evening.
bring lead up on the show because controversy, man. It's not necessary. The show title about whisper. Leader that necessary.
Yeah, but we talk about everything, brother. Remember, it's a talk show, you know. It's a talk show, and we talk about a whole heap of thing, brother. When they in at the time.
But too much mix up, man. Right?
No,
but you hear me
Carla, no bother with that, Carla. Nobody prefer when you say when you agree, but nobody come make the thing boy mix up. Nobody put my name on them.
The show did nice, man. The show did nice, man. I don't like when the show goes left. I don't like when the show goes left, man. But here what me I say now. At 6 to 8 years old, the only thing that man could do is make Bailey love football. At 6 years old, not when teach Bailey can't turn him in a pro. The man that developed Bailey, which is Craig, should get all the credit. That man now, him can only say he make Bailey love the sport, can make Bailey play some look corner league every day and then look at thing there. But can I really credit that? I give him like a credit yes in some way per se. He make me love the sport, but in
if you control the ball, pass and all of the basics, that do have nothing to do with the call.
Yeah, all right. So if you teach me to control at 6, and you know nurture it until I get old, and I go lose the talent.
Hold on.
Yeah, you pass and
sleep for about 4 hours a day for 7 days a week. That for 2 years. That not going to make a difference?
Repetition.
You still can use it.
That is the type of thing. That is the type of thing. It was hours. That was crazy. I never said that before. But as I said, Chevon Marsh. And those that know Chevon Marsh know how he play too.
Listen, Ryan. Listen again, Ryan. You see the VARS situation now. VARS is a development school. Right? They are all about sports and somewhat education. So you have to give VARS credit for developing Sanya Richard Jones, Tyreek Stennett, and Jai. VARS is a development school. That's what VARS is about. VARS is a secondary thing. Bring the player them to high school and nurture them.
Anyway, she left VARS at 9 years old, and yet she still give them props.
Big up yourself, enough respect. People, make sure say when you don't miss tomorrow's show. It's gonna be special. Tomorrow my birthday. So we are going to click back tomorrow and enjoy the show with you guys with my birthday. But let's take this last one. Maybe say the last one, but let's finish off with this one. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Evening, leader.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes before.
I'm going to fall. It does a great thing. I feel the better play a role in terms of Leon Bailey. But I think of development, brother. I don't feel at that level. Not as much as leader saying they're on the man, brother. But I don't think so, brother, at that level, brother. That one, that thing what Butler do for Bailey, brother. I don't feel so Butler need to give the man a credit. But maybe Leon Bailey can thank the man for introduce him to football, because that me feel that him introduce him and make him love the game. So me feel said that is Leon Bailey's and for give him credit. Or for tell him thanks enough for what he do for him. Because look at even Steve Francis or ball court or Glenn Mills, right? Me no feel that Glenn Mills need to give the man a William need where you support ball no credit for what he do. Right? Me feel it's a ball now, if nobody for give him credit, I would have ball. Look at all our run of them where you go overseas, where the high school develop them, the prep school develop them. Me no feel that the school trend in the high school and need to go a primary school or give the man them credit or whatever. At least they need to make a difference. Be the same thing like our leader said with Sandy Richards. Because we do for Leon Bailey. Me have some issues with Butler, brother, but we do for Leon Bailey, brother. Most people would never do that, brother. Enough sacrifice in make. So all of them achieve through with Leon Bailey. We can't say him deserve it. Right?
We're not taking away what he's doing now. We say we're giving him props, but don't make it look like the
I agree. I agree. But in like a way, I must say, in terms of, I guess, him alone, coach Leon Bailey. I guess him alone probably from 9 years old up until the significant part of it. I know him probably introduced Leon Bailey.
football again. So look,
You had a significant amount of hours, which wasn't normal for a youngster that age, yeah? And it's not him alone, that's what I keep saying. There are more than one that had that level of performance also. I tell you, 2 other players, Kevin Atkins and Chevon Marsh. And as a Ryan know both of them well.
Yeah, man, both of them they own Craig for a long time.
No, Chevon Marsh never really wrong Craig like that.
Well, I saw me see it in a better car. Even no disrespect to the coach, to when coach, but I even want to know. Enough player, but they have some man where get up and even from morning to night and play football, and them still not develop now yet. Not much, you see. Probably them love football. They have man that play upon Sunday from morning to evening. You see, and then probably not reach to certain level, but they have some man that play a Premier League can't even control a ball still. Right. So me a lot of flaws and him work on it too. So me no feel say Craig responsible do that now. Me feel me play a role in a Leon daily life, you know. But me get about the credit.
The mother beg him.
Acknowledge him.
You understand? Is the mother come to him and beg him to make him join. That is exactly how it go.
Yeah, but and we are no parents or parents here sometimes have them children and them probably children up on the street and you want him probably there in one little circle. You know, so probably when time she introduce him, probably she never know how far him would have reached in football, but probably she also want to occupy him. Right? And they make, as I said before, the man him play a role in my face and play a role. And he do say home to say him not really look not credit or nothing. But me if he say the magnitude that way, so I think that I'm here Craig Butler, do feel and deal in terms of probably traveling with the man them paying them meal and man them there them yard pay them you will tell you to do. Me feel say better that Brian better call, better enough people better would never do them thing here. So me if he say Ryan David can look into himself and say that better introduce me to Craig, you know, so it make a big difference in my life. But also overall me I say with enough athlete better, as I said before, me no feel Glenn Mills me if you go as much as more board, you know, look on board. Board can start in high school. And then Mills probably get more credit than the man of William Mills. But me no feel say Glenn Mills if you go tell board, go highlight. I board need to do that is board, right?
But he did give him thing.
You know so board with them thing there.
But anyway, Carla.
Yeah. So me, so about me, that's how me see it.
Carla, we continue show tomorrow. I got my bed in. Can't bother morning time I get up and feel low. And people them now like video and thing. Them know you take your hard time if come and do this 3.5 hours at my time. Big up to all of the people.
Yeah, man, I really think, man. Big up yourself, my boss.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, people join us tomorrow. Anytime, probably 7 o'clock or 7:30. I go to the gym first after work and then come home. Tomorrow I have a birthday. And we're going to enjoy the birthday together. We're not going away. We're going to come back here for tomorrow. So join us tomorrow and hear we out. Alright, boy, leader. But I forgot to talk about this under 17 tomorrow in the leader.
You're not get me tomorrow, Ryan.
You mash up my show.
After the match play, them playing a match tomorrow. I'm going to the match. So,
who and them play tomorrow? When am I play tomorrow?
I can't tell you the team because I'm trying to keep it quiet.
Okay.
I can't tell you after, but I can tell you it's a Premier League team. They are in the top 5.
All right. Big up yourself, leader. Leader, you're fighting out in under 17, you know. Don't forget that, but now it against you do. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Brad. Okay.
Them money give me the best preparation leading up in our Manning Cup season 2011. Best keeper in our Manning Cup. Boris Johnson response for that. You get me? I say, me up on YouTube and me talk about Bertis. Me talk about Jerome, me talk about Aliman, me talk about Coach Karomi, me talk about Angie Price, me talk about Carl Brown. All of them coach a play a part, you know. And me give them credit. Nothing wrong. But when some man I go say, I mean alone do this, me not like it. I only know means for righteousness and truth. And people, because when you have a favorite, when you can tell in the favorite say, yeah man, give the man a little bit of credit too, because him play a part. Everybody play a part. You understand? Me just want the truth and nothing but the truth. Alright? Pick up to all of the people them tomorrow. Crazy thing. Tomorrow. One more year pan day. Anyway, people, on your way out, like the video. Alright, people. Tomorrow my birthday. Come to people, man. Buy some merchandise from the store, man. Check out the merchandise. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Yeah, leader, thank you very much for coming. Really do appreciate it, man. Sorry about that, leader. People, check out the merchandise. Boris Johnson, big up. Big up to all of the females and Georgia girl. Big up to Sabrina. Big up to Danny Jed. Why? First time, make our voice heard on the show. Crystal, big up yourself. Sabrina, Shem, big up yourself. Georgia, big up to all of the females who watch with them husband and just don't play a part. Pleasure too, appreciate, and big up to all the people who support the thing. Really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, what they say, right? So tomorrow, people, I'm going to left because I'm going to roll my back before I'm going to lay down. So, peace out. Until next time. My boy Ryan LFC.
Got to start being a little salad, you, and turn with the ball. Yo, look for me when I talk to you, brother. I don't want to see you turn back no more ball. You're a warrior inside of you. You're the heart of a lion inside of you. Wake up and fight. You're the smartest man for the field. Use your head. And kick with the ball. Come on, man. Our leader give hard for you. And the leader, because of your mistake, step on the bench. In the win-win. You have to lead now. You have to lead now. Look in the eye when I talk to you. You have to lead now. You have to fight now. Time for listening to them because here and over there is over. The color of your skin don't matter. It's the color of your heart. You will fight them and show who you are. At no time at all, we need to be giving up and panicking and turning back the ball. Portion. Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Paul, brother. And the man bring all of us Paul for give her the thing, brother. You don't even know my vex, my youth.
He's done, Ryan.
Come keep to yourself, brother.
No, Ryan, a good man.
Why put all of us Paul, brother?
No, Ryan, easy.
You don't even know my vex, my youth. Why put all of us Paul? Why bring all of us Paul, brother? Give out thing, brother. Alvas Paul and give a lion, my youth. You don't even know my vex, my youth. Oh my God, why put on Alvas Paul, brother? Oh my God, brother. We got marry up, brother.
Slow, calm down, Ryan. I say go. Football. Slow down, dog. It's okay, brother.
See, why we put on Alvas Paul, brother? The same player them want to kill with, brother. Them man they were use and a kill with campaign, brother. Right side and the left back, brother. I tell them my youth. You don't even know me. I tell them I'm a vex, my youth. I'm a vex, brother. Alvas Paul are the weak link, brother. You shouldn't even know my youth. I'm a vex, my youth. Oh my God. Why we bring on Alvas Paul, brother? Why we bring Alvas Paul back to the team, brother? Don't go them scope on Alvas Paul, brother.
Alvas Paul.
Why we bring on Alvas Paul, my youth? Why we bring on Alvas Paul if we give her the game, brother? Taylor. Same thing all the time, brother. Why we are calling Alvas Paul back? What we are calling 19 to come give her the thing all the time, brother? Why you did pain me from the bottom of my heart, Virgin? I tell you that, my youth. I tell you that, Virgin, it pain me, Virgin.
4 minutes. 4 minutes
Ryan,
added on.
just close it, Ryan, close the camera and cool down, brother. Close the camera and cool down,
Vex my youth, vex.
Ryan, close the camera and cool down.
Nothing my tailor, my youth.
Ryan, but you have to control emotions, right?
Ryan, control emotion. Just cool down. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man.
By the way, Taylor, 4 minutes added on.
Yes, 4 minutes added on.
And I don't know how Mexico aren't 3-1 up, but they missed a super chance.